like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Check out the great deals this October at the Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland You Pick event. New 2024 Kick, Sentra, or Versa. $0 down and just $295 per month. Plus, you can save up to $3,500 on new Frontiers, Rogues, and Pathfinders. Want to trade in your old car? Mountain View Nissan offers up to $5,000 over book value for your trade. Shop in person on Exit 20 off I-75.
Visit cleveland-nissan.com.
Payments are per month for 84 months. Does not include tax, title, or dealer fee of $699. Must finance through the dealer. Subject to credit approval and pick from new dealer stock. See dealer for details.
Back here at Bradley Central High School, I've got to have a welcome Carson Cannon.
Dear God, we come before you tonight grateful for the opportunity to play this game. As we prepare for this rivalry matchup, help us remember that this is just a game, but also to compete with everything we have. We pray that each player and coach will have strength and you will keep them safe on the field. Thank you again for this opportunity to compete for our schools, families, and friends who have gathered at Bear Stadium. We pray that you guide our hearts and actions so that in everything we do, we bring honor to you. Amen.
It's Junior Carson Cannon. Here comes
This time, please remain standing.
Micah Lee will sing the national anthem.
Thank you, Carson.
Another junior.
Yes, and once again, would everyone please remain standing as Micah Lee, a junior here at Bradley Central High School, will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early what so proudly we at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets of regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, the home of the
Another example of some brilliant talent here at the school. Big ovation for Micah Lee, a junior. What a voice, man. Joe, we missed out. I'm telling you what.
You know, I can play a radio, but that's about it.
Yeah, I thought I had brains, but they said rain, so I got in. He left before they gave him out. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. The bands are still on the field for the Bears. The team's going to gather up and run through. Let's take a quick 1 minute break. We'll be back with more live coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, coming to you from the Bradley Medical Center broadcast booth.
As a homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the free eScore home evaluation program offered by Cleveland Utilities. This program offers invaluable advice from experts trained and approved by TVA. A network of contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Sign up online at www.2escore.com or call Cleveland Utilities at 472-4521 to learn more. Always looking for ways to help our community. We are Cleveland Utilities, your hometown connection.
We're looking across the field, got the right now the coin toss. It's the walking wounded. Two Cleveland guys on crutches. Joe, who are the two captains that are on crutches for Cleveland?
Well, we got number 3 is Jayon Smith. He's the guy that blew out his knee 2 games ago. Then Braden Carroll, the junior, highly recruited Jr. is on crutches. Got number 1, Isaiah Davis, and number 0 is A.J. Westfield, and him wearing 0 means he's probably not going to be playing offensive line tonight. For Bradley, we've got
Chris Myers is under street clothes.
Chris Myers is out there, and
Wally Suskowitz, Kay
Sheehy, and
Jacob Gentry. So it's been that kind of year for all the local teams. Seems like Walker Valley's had some injuries, and they're off tonight. By the way, in case you were wondering, we have missed this game being televised tonight on Mixed TV. It's also being televised on the Bear Network, BCHS Bear Network. Go to YouTube, look for BCHS Bear Network. The Bears win the toss. They will defer for Springdale Hegan old-fashioned, friendly, and always more than money's worth. 479-6363, the number there for Springdale Hegan. As the Bears win the coin toss, they will defer, and Cleveland will receive on the north end, the open end of the end zone. Let's take a quick 30, and we'll return for the kickoff here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
It's time to come home to Jenkins Deli, Cleveland and Bradley County's heritage restaurant for over 40 years. The owners of Jenkins have raised the bar in food quality, expanded the bar menu with new seating, new televisions. And now Jenkins has a Sunday brunch. You have to try Jenkins' new barbecue, including smoked pork and brisket. Live music on the Jenkins patio every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Dinner specials. It's time to come home to Jenkins. Follow Jenkins Deli on Facebook.
Back here at Bear Stadium, we're ready for kickoff. Cleveland's taking the field. They're going to be receiving. Let's see who's deep for them tonight. Looks like we've got
the number 5, Reggie Hubbard, and number 1, Isaiah Davis.
The two back there, and Bradley probably will kick away from them is my guess. I'm not sure. But a good crowd together. It's not a full stadium by any capacity. Cleveland is a little over half full. The Bear home side is full with the Railbirds, as always, up here underneath the press box. We're broadcasting on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with audio. And this audio is also feeding BCHS Bear Network. It's on Mixed TV as well, NFHS Network. So it's available to you anywhere you want to be there. Holden White will kick off the Bears, a young sophomore. Let's see where Holden's been told to try to place the ball. He's not a long-distance kicker yet. He's a small, very small guy.
Okay, that's not Isaiah Davis back there. That's number...
Martavius Smith, number 6, looks like.
Yeah.
Here comes his approach, and it's going to be a normal kick back to about the 22, and drop, and fumble, and Cleveland bounced out right there at the end. Number 20, David Yancey, just barely got that covered at the 21-yard line. It'd be Cleveland 1st and 10 at that point. You know what their attack's going to be like? Get the ball to Isaiah Davis. He was back there, but the kick was too short to get to him.
Yeah, if Carroll's on crutches, and they're going to lean that much more on Davis. Carroll's also their main guy for the Wildcat offense that they run.
Well, he is on crutches. Yeah. He's out of uniform.
Yeah.
Got the uniform. Mom doesn't have the pads and stuff on there.
Casey McGowan is coming out to start at quarterback.
This is the Athens Association official night. A spread offense. Twins out to the right side. Handoff in the middle to Davis. He'll hit the middle for 5, 6, 7 yards from the 21 to the 27, I believe. 28. 7-yard gain. 2nd down, 3 coming up for the Raiders at that point at their 28. So Isaiah Davis running out of the tailback position. Same formation exactly. And they'll hand it to him going off the left side, and he will be stopped. Boy, he is hit. Well, he's close, but he's not going to get there. It's Wiley Suskowitz.
Oh.
A very emotional kid. I love the way he plays. And he will gain, 3rd down and 2. Give him a yard, almost a yard and a half. Let's give him 2 yards. 3rd and 1 coming up. Ball to the Cleveland 30. They've got to get to their 31 for the 1st down. Tight formation this time. 1-man split way out wide right. And there's a bad snap, and there's a flag on the play, too.
Oh, they looked out. They were running a Wildcat to Davis.
Man.
But false start stopped that. That saved them a fumble there.
Our penalty sponsor this year is a 5-yard mark off against the Raiders, our first flag of the night. And that is now Independent Installation Service. So we appreciate them and their support. Make it 3rd down and 6 to go now. Back at the 25-yard line. They've got to get to the 31. Their first possession of the game here at 11:10 to go. Clock stop with a penalty.
Chase Stevens in at the quarterback.
Yep, McGowan started. Got trips to the right side now. Overloading that way. Stevens back, looking fires out in the flat's going to be complete, and he will be stopped shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th down to the 29, so give him a 4-yard gain. Let's see who that was.
That's Collins.
Collins, a senior, number 15. Be fourth down. Is fourth down, is it? Yeah. Yeah, fourth.
Yeah.
They've not moved. There we go. Down marker guy's taking a little quick nap over there. 4th and 2 to go.
And Cleveland looks like they're going for it.
They are going to try to draw us off. They say, there's that shift.
Yeah.
There it is. I think Bradley learned that.
The Bears shifted with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Big game of chess tonight. Now they're probably going to take a long count and punt it away, I'm guessing. No, they're going to go for it.
Yep.
And trying to get outside. He is going to get free, and he's going to have. That's Davis.
Yeah. Gets
up to the 35. We're a 1st and 10 after a gain of 5. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. That's Isaiah Davis, the junior, number 1. Gets the first down. They had him momentarily touched back there.
Yes. Cleveland does not like to punt.
No, they don't.
They have when they have to, but they really don't like to.
Bradley switching out 3 linemen. They were expecting Cleveland to shift into a punt, I believe. Now back to the spread formation. Twins right side. Tailback is Davis. Hands it to Davis. Hits the middle. Spins free from one guy, and he's going to be wrapped up and hit again and again by Tay Sheehy. A short gain. Also on the tackle is going to be number 60 for the Bears. And, of course, that is Paul Stokes. Paul is a freshman, and a lot of young kids here. A gain of 2, 2nd and 8 at the Cleveland 37 now for the Raiders.
Cleveland doing what they're going to have to do, and like I say, they're going to have to lean more on Davis with Carroll out. They're in a shotgun or in a wildcat right now with.
That's going to be Stevens. No, let's see, number 6 Smith. He'll gain a couple, but that's it. It's going to be 3rd down and right at 5 to the 40-yard line. Martavius Smith, sophomore. He stays in the game. Let's see. Davis is also back there as well. And here comes a play in for the sidelines. Brought in by Chase Stevens. Chase number 16, and he is a junior. McGowan a sophomore. Twins right side. 3rd and 5. Bradley moves, didn't jump into the neutral zone. Here comes the snap momentarily. And there's the snap. Handoff to the running back, Davis. Yeah, boy, he has stopped. He still free. And, boy, that's what he's dangerous at. He was stopped for a no gain and finally broke free. Picks up the first down at the Bear 49. Brought down back there by Ollie Scott, looks like. Yep, Ollie Scott.
That's what makes him so dangerous. He very rarely goes down on first contact, and he can spin and move and keep going.
Raiders got their second first down. They're at the Bear 49 here in the first quarter play.
That was an 11-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, had him stopped, too.
Had him stopped at the line.
Back at quarterback, it's going to be Stevens. Tailback is Davis, and there's 12 men on. There's a penalty on Cleveland. Too many men on the field. Try to get off. It's hard to hide. You're that big.
Yeah.
That was A.J. Westfield. 12 men on the field, and he goes off. They called it illegal substitution. He was just trying to get off now. So a 5-yard mark off and make it 1st and 15 back at the Cleveland 46. That's the second penalty of the night for them, and also second penalty for independent installation services. Here come the Raiders out of the huddle. They'll send trips to the left side, single man right. Stevens gives it off to a running back, and he's going to get free. He's going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards. That's number 20. And that's going to be David Yancey, a junior.
Yes, he's transferred over from McCauley right at the beginning of the season.
He's got a good 11-yard gain. 2nd down and 4 coming up. No, 2nd and 5. Give him 10 yards. It was 1st and 15. Stevens hands it off to, I believe that's Yancey again. He's to the 40 to the 35 onto the 30-yard line. That's got a first down for the Raiders inside the Bear 30 at the 29-yard line. Another first down. That's the 3rd, I believe, on the drive. Clock at 7:29 here in the opening quarter play. Cleveland's held the ball since the kickoff. Yancey stays in the backfield with Stevens, the quarterback. Twins both sides now. Back goes Stevens to throw. Looking. Has time. Oh, there's a holding call.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a holding call. Big holding call. There it is. They got it. The pass was complete, and that was so obvious that we could call that call from here. Thrown it back at the 36-yard line. Is it going to be from the spot of the foul? We'll see. I believe they're going to mark from the spot. The referee standing over the flag. Yes, they'll mark this from the spot. That makes it even worse. From the 35 back to the 45. They've got to get all the way down to the 19 for a first. This be repeating first down.
No, they're backing it up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they are? Yeah, they are. Okay. We first and 20 then, back at the 40-yard line. It's at 39. First and 20 for the Raiders after the third penalty mark-off for independent installation services. They're getting a lot of free air time tonight. Clock at 7:11. They'll set the play clock at 25, and they'll come forward with twins to the right side. Davis now at the tailback position. Stevens still the quarterback. Out of the shotgun as always. He'll fake he hands it to Davis. Now he's not going to get away this time. He's been wrapped up for no gain. 5 Bears. There's Wiley Suskowitz along with Zane McIntosh for the Bears. Andrew Carroll for the Bears in there. Second down and still 20 to go. No gain. You can see why Davis is such a terror to the other team.
Well, I say he's been around 4 years. He had over 1,000-yard gain as a freshman, and then they sort of adjusted how they used him. And this year though, he's gone back to being their main running back.
He'll stay at the tailback position. Twins to the right side for the Raiders again. This is the formation they've used most of the time tonight. Stevens set for the snap. He's back to pass. Rolls to his left. He's under pressure. He's going to be sacked. Oh, that's an incomplete pass, I guess. Oh boy, they had him. Number 2 for the Bears. That is, of course, Ollie Scott.
Are they calling it?
Wrapped up. They can call it an incomplete pass?
I guess I don't see a flag.
Now, well, they picking up off.
Yeah, they're calling an incomplete pass.
Wow.
He was in the grass. He had him. And
3rd and 20 coming up now. Clock at 6:10 and stopped. They did call it an incomplete pass. They lost a couple of yards. They're back to the 41. How'd that happen?
I don't know how they did that.
They lost 2 yards.
On an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Here's McGowan's back.
McGowan in, rolling right, looking under pressure. He's just going to throw it out in the flat. It's going to be complete to number 5. That is Hubbard. It's going to be 4th and very long. 4th and 16 to go. They're at the Bear 35, and they don't like to punt. They're going to go for this. They are.
Oh, yeah.
4th and 16 at the Bear 35. Bear defense would like to get the stop here and get the ball over to the Bears for the first time tonight. Chase Stevens back in at quarterback with the play from the sidelines. Isaiah Davis at the tailback position. Single man left, 2 men right on the wideouts. Man coverage for the Bears. And now they're going to call a flag on the Bears.
Yeah, they jump.
So there's a 5-yard mark. I'm still going to be 4th down and 11 to go. They'll move it down to the Bear 30. Well, now why are they talking this over?
I don't know.
Fisher pointed the Cleveland sideline about something. I'm not sure. Here comes calling the official. No flag.
No
they
flag.
wave it off. I knew something was up. Put the ball back down at the 34-yard line. So repeat. Well, didn't even get the play. 4th down now. 16 to go for the Raiders. Twins left side this time. Ball's on the opposite hash mark now. Stevens takes that's McGowan back. He's rolling out, going to throw it out, and the flat's going to be incomplete, and the ball goes over to the Bears. So the
He's
defense
trying to throw it to Chase Stevens. Or no, that's Trent Collar.
for the first time tonight, the Raiders are stopped, and the Bears will take over at 5:55 in the first quarter play. We're going to keep it right here. The Bears are already after ready to snap the ball. They'll go into the huddle unless they've changed something we don't know about. The wing team.
That chewed over 6 minutes off the clock.
Bears may come out with some surprise. Now, I don't know what they got side. Here comes Tucker Cook, the young freshman in at quarterback. Bears are huddling up. And the huddle, which they've not used for a long time, is sponsored by Chattanooga's Waterproofing and Foundation experts, USSTN.com. Out of the wing tee. And off to the tailback, into the middle there. I'm not sure who made the carry. He's going to have yardage from the 35 to the 38, a 3-yard pickup. And I believe that was Landon Scott, I think. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at the film on that, figure that out later. 2nd down and 7 to go after a 3-yard gain to the Bear 38. And we are already down to 5:27 the first quarter play. Only one play ran by the Bears. Cleveland had 3 first downs The penalty hurdle, which they always do. You can't have penalties, but that was an obvious call there. That's Kenyon Phelps at tailback out of this wing. Different look for the wing. I've had to Kenyon. And a flag before that, and a flag on Cleveland. Offsides on the Raiders. That's another penalty. That's our fourth penalty of the game in the first period here. And the independent insulation services. So give the Bears 5 yards. Can be second down now, and just a couple to go for a first. Move the ball to the Bear 43. Second down and 2 for the Bears at that point.
Gary, our friend Terry Evans over in the other press box, just texted me and said that Carroll's got an ACL injury.
Oh, no.
He's one of their basketball standouts, too.
No. Hey, I hope it's not torn or something. Boy, that you hear ACL, and first thing you think of surgeon rehab.
Yeah.
On second down 2 for the Bears at their 43. Wing T, tight formation. Handoff. Kenyon Phelps into the middle. He's got the first down edge across the 40 to 45 up in midfield. He'll have the first down after a 7-yard gain. First down for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. And the Bears have put 11 men in the box with no wideout. Mm-hmm. Stovall is not out there at the wideout like he has been in the wing T.
Yeah.
Different look, as you would expect.
Oh, yeah. You're going to bring out all kinds of different things for this game as best you can. You don't want them to be able to lean on what you've done in the first 7 games.
First and 10 in midfield for the Bears. Clock at 4:25. Handoff. That's Phelps again. Hits the middle. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, and he has stopped at the Cleveland 47 to be second down and 7 coming after a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, Bradley's not running a wing T. They're running a power I.
Yeah, power I. I was going to say that very thing. Wing T have a man in motion, but this just a straight power I. Depending on your line, the offensive line.
Yes.
We've talked about that before. If your offensive line can't block or move this man, your offense is going to suffer for that.
Yeah.
But right now, second and 7 at the Cleveland 47 at 3:50 in the period. No score. Yeah. Now the power I with a fullback behind and under center now.
Yeah.
Good. He'll hand it to Phelps and he'll hit the left side. And he's going to have nothing. It'll be third down. They ride him out of bounds. Boy, it's close.
Yeah.
Close to not a late hit, but a flagrant foul out of bounds over there. It's going to be third.
When you go off the sideline into the other opposing teams, people, there's going to be a little jawing and going on.
Yep. Third down and 7. The ball remains at the Cleveland. Well, they lost a half a yard on that.
Yep.
Neither team has come close to scoring yet. This is the Bears' first possession. Cleveland was stopped on 4th down. Good fumble on the play.
Fumble.
Bradley recovers it. Looks like the fullback got on that one. It's going to be 4th down, though. Yes, Landon Scott recovered it. And 4th, and here comes a punt team in. Brady Lewis, the punter for the Bears all season, will drop back. Let's see if Cleveland's seen. Yep, they're going to send, is that Davis back there? No, it's number 5.
That's Reggie Hubbard.
Reggie Hubbard the third, 5'7", 165-pound junior. Lewis has had some really good punting averages this year. Matter of fact, he's one of the top punters in the Chattanooga area.
Yeah.
The snap is perfect. The kick is a high kick. They're not going to return this one. It's going to hit. Let's see which way it's going to bounce. It's going to bounce the Bradley way down inside the Cleveland 20 and keeps rolling all the way down to the 17-yard line. After a Cleveland Utilities power punt, let's take a quick 30 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Wright Brothers Construction Company Incorporated has over half a century of experience completing some of the most challenging projects across the Southeast, from moving millions of cubic yards of excavation in Alabama to spanning rivers in Virginia. Find out more at WBCCI.com. WBCCI.com. Wright Brothers Construction Company.
Hey guys, this is Dan Good from Crown. Just reminding you that Crown Jeep is Cleveland and Bradley County's Jeep headquarters.
Raiders first and 10 at their 17 after a Bradley punt. So both teams are swap. Well, Bradley punted. Cleveland stopped on 4th down on 4th and long. Handoff to Isaiah. He has hit immediately for no gain. He's going to lose on this one. Was that Davis that time, Joe? Let's see here.
Yes, that was Davis.
That's Davis. He will lose yards. Second down, 11 coming up. They push the ball back to the 16. I'm not sure who got him, but he hit the middle, and there's several Bears waiting there for him. Brad Knight, by the way, in all black, black helmets, black pants, black top. Cleveland, the opposite. They're in white, top to bottom. On 2nd and 11, you expect this could be a passing play. Stevens has twins out to the left side, and he will drop back and hand it off this time to Isaiah. Hits the middle, and he's going to have nothing. Well, he's got back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, he is getting racked up. With Carroll out of there, he's going to take a brutal beating.
Yeah, because they don't have to.
2-yard gain.
Yeah.
3rd and 9 now for the Raiders. Clock at 1:11 to go. Man, we're about through the first quarter here. No score in the game so far here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and on the Bear Network, BCHS Bear Network through YouTube.
Hadn't been a whole lot of passing either, so it's not stopping the clock.
Trips to the left side, single man right for the Raiders. And now they're going to change the play from the sideline. Going to move Davis back to the tailback. He was at a halfback position. That's McGowan in our quarterback now, number 10. On 3rd and 9, there's a flag before the play. It's on Cleveland, another 5-yard. That's their 5th penalty. 5-yard penalty for independent installation services. Wow. So now it's going to be 3rd and 14.
Yep.
In a game like this, Joe, we've seen them. It's so emotional.
Yeah.
It's just so emotional.
It is true. And of course, you're going to think pass, but here again, Davis can break one free for 20, 30, 40 yards.
Yeah. He's a tailback. McGowan now look to the sidelines one more time. Changing your plays again. He steps forward, tells his lineman. Bradley's poised to rush. They're rushing.
Blitzing. Yeah.
McGowan under pressure back. He'll roll to the right. He's going to be and he's going to throw it away, really.
Yeah.
He was going to take another loss there. So it's going to be 4th down and 14 to go. Cleveland with the ball at their 13.
I'll venture to say they're going to punt this time. Salome Bolognas is their punter.
Wait a minute. We have a penalty here or not? They're huddling up about something here. I'm not sure what this means. I don't see a flag, though. Yeah, there is a flag. It is
ineligible man downfield.
Oh, that's what happens.
They're going to just line that. Yeah.
So 4th and 14, Cleveland, they're 13. Yeah. Tyree Stovall back at midfield to receive the punt. And who's their punter?
Salome Bolognas. He's punted 17 times for a 35-point yard average and a 60-yarder.
Say that name again.
Salome Bolognas.
All right.
He's one of their main soccer players.
Take your word for it. Let's get the snap here, maybe. There's the snap. And he's going to kick it. And Stovall may return this one. It's going to be taken at the 49. He will try to return it to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30-yard line. A great return of 21 yards from the 49 to the Cleveland, 20 yards to the Cleveland 31. So the Bears in great field position. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 31-yard line at 25 seconds to go in the first quarter.
36-yard punt by Bolognas on that.
What number is he?
13.
13.
He's their kicker.
Oh, yeah, I see his name now. Pronounced that right. Salome Bolognas.
Thank you.
And that's either 2.5 seconds or 25 seconds here in the period.
Assume that's 2.5.
I believe it is. So the Bears have the ball, their second possession. Stovall and Cook come to the huddle from the sidelines. Stovall will go out wide left now. So Bradley's wing tee has not been used at all tonight out of the power I. Cook under center. The snap, he'll hand it to Phelps. He'll hit the middle inside the 30, pushing the pile, pushing it down to the 26. So a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 coming up, and that will end the first quarter play here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with no score in the game. The Raiders here at Bradley Central. We'll be back in 1 minute with more live coverage on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Big news from Honda Cleveland. For a limited time, get the 2024 Honda Accord with financing as low as 1.9% APR. The Accord, a Car and Driver's 10 Best winner for an amazing 37 years, offers sleek design, cutting-edge technology, and legendary reliability. Honda Cleveland is proud to be the Chattanooga region's only Honda President's Award winner for 3 years in a row, plus a Carfax top-rated lifetime dealer. You looking for a pre-owned deal? Our true certified pre-owned Hondas have financing at just 1.99% on select models. They come with a powerful warranty, a 3-day exchange policy, and 24/7 roadside assistance. so you're covered no matter where the road takes you. Honda Cleveland has your ride, backed by some of the best deals and warranties in the business. With Proof Credit, offer ends October 31st. Honda Cleveland, your car, your way, every day. I-75 exit 20, 1 mile east. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, from Kyle back to the studio there, helping us out tonight and enjoying that Papa John's pizza. We appreciate Papa John's providing pizza for our board ops back at the station. They're hiring a flight. PJUnited.info. So the Bears on 2nd down and 6 at the Cleveland 26. They got Stoll out wide left, out of the power eye now. Cook looking around. They're waiting for officials to give the go-ahead, start the period. Play clock starts. Cook under center. Back will hand it off to Phelps. He's been a workhorse. He's down across at 25 and down. And he comes free.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 20 and free again to the 18-yard line.
That second, third effort there.
And that's a 1st and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland forward from the 26 to the 18. An 8-yard gain. It looked like Isaiah's way he runs.
Yeah. I mean, he just kept going and going. Hey, we got a score. Alcoa is up on Maryville 6-0 in the second quarter.
Okay.
Farragut is up on Hardin Valley 7-0 in their first quarter.
All right. Phelps came here from Alabama this year. He's a junior. I think had connection with Damon roomed with his dad or someone down at UTC. Here's Phelps into the middle again. He's going to have 5-6 yards down to the 15. Keeps pounding those legs down to the 13-yard line. 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bears at 11:23.5 now. No score in the game. If you just join us, no score. This game being televised live on Mix TV, but also on the Bear Network, BCH's Bear Network. Look on YouTube, just search for it, and you'll see it live. It's free of charge. And if you're a subscriber to NFHS, you can watch it there and hear this broadcast as well. Mr. Quinn Schroyer and his audio video folks making it possible for everyone to enjoy the game. That's not his board, though. Thank you.
That's about to say.
And got a flag on the Bears. They jumped 5-yard mark off the first penalty on the Bears tonight.
Second,
yeah. Independent Insulation Services, our penalty sponsor. We don't want to put them down, but we don't need to call their name too much, we love them, but
yeah. By the way, our starting lineups tonight were sponsored by Honda of Cleveland. I appreciate their sponsorship.
Been with us for many, many years. Out of the power eye, Bears set to go. Cook under center. Takes hand off Phelps. He'll hit the middle. Tippy-toe through there, and he'll have a couple of 3 yards. From the 19 down to the 17 or 16. Going to be 2nd down and 9. No, correction, 3rd and 9. At that point, Bradley's close enough they could try a field goal, but they sure would love to get in the end zone if they could. We're in the drive zone, brought to you by Kia of Cleveland as well. Kia of Cleveland drive zone. Ball right at the 17. Clock at 10:24 and running here in the first half with no score. Phelps the long back behind Cook.
So that's
another flag.
Jump.
Cleveland. Who's this? It's on the Bears again. 5-yard mark up against the Bears. Cleveland is shifting there, and it's hard not to react when you see something move. So a 5-yard mark, I was going to make it longer for Bears. 3rd down and about 14 to go. Now 13. 3rd and 13 back to the 22-yard line in Cleveland territory. 3rd and 13. I see cars still coming in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah. It takes a while to get into this game.
So on 3rd and 13, Cook back to pass, looking towards throws up high in the end zone. It's going to be
intercepted,
picked off by the 2-yard line. Is that Yancey?
Yes.
Number 20, David Yancey. He overthrew the receivers. He had 2 guys out there, but just floated the ball out there. So Cleveland will stop the Bears at the Cleveland 1-yard line. 1-yard line. He might have been just as well off to not catch that.
Yeah.
Well, no, that Brady would kick the field goal probably, or attempted one. So the Raiders take over. Let's move it to the 2-yard line. First 10 at the 2-yard line here in the first quarter at 10:07. The Raiders deep under the shadow of their own goalposts.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Yancey's 3rd interception of the year.
Let's see what they're going to try from way down there deep in their territory. Isaiah Davis in the backfield. Is he in the shotgun here? No. Yeah, he's going to take a direct snap. No, he's not.
Yeah, it's a Wildcat run. That's Westfield. Big Westfield.
He's out to the 9, it looks like. gain of 7, 2nd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, it's a load to try to stop there. 260 pounds, 6'2".
I believe he's at the 8-yard line. Yep, 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard gain for Westfield. Yeah, he is a load.
Yeah.
Let's see if he stays in the game. Here comes a player. It's going to be Chase Stevens, I believe, into the game.
Yeah, give them a little more breathing room there. They're trying to get it out from their end zone.
2nd down and 3 for the Raiders at their 9-yard line. Big series right here if the Bears can hold them. The snap hands it off to Davis. He will go to the left side. He's breaking free.
Oh, man.
He's at the 15, the 20, on to the 25. The 1st and 10 for the Raiders at that point. From the 9 to the 15, 16-yard gain. Landon Scott on the stop for the Bears. So the Raiders move the chains. They've been their own worst enemy. And there's a sideline warning on the Bears, I believe that was.
That's a 17-yard gain. When he breaks free like that, you just got to hold your breath and hope somebody can grab him.
And here is, it's on Cleveland. The warning's on Cleveland. Sideline warning. No penalty there. And for the next time, though, it is a penalty. They'll crank the clock at 9:15. First 10 Raiders at their 25. And they're a man short. Here comes him. He comes on the field at the last second. Wide receiver. Twins either side this time for the Raiders. The snap out of and there's a flag on Cleveland. And that's offsides, they say, I believe. Yes, it is. That's their 6th penalty of the game.
Wow. Somebody must have lined up offside.
5-yard mark off makes it 1st down and 15. Ball back to the 20. These are mental penalties making that.
Yes.
These are not.
Well, you get caught up in the emotion of the game. You're excited. You want to jump and hit somebody, and all of a sudden you're moving a little too quick.
Same alignment. Twins either side. Davis at the tailback. There's that Yancey. I believe it's Davis. The snap. They'll hand it to Davis. He'll hit the left side or the middle. He's down. Andrew Carroll quickly brings him down after a gain of maybe a yard. Andrew Carroll, the grandson of Dennis Carroll, All-Stater's got his number and year of named All-State down on the end zone there with all the other Bear All-Staters.
I played many a side-yard football game with Dennis Carroll. He lived about 2 streets over from me growing up.
2nd down, 14 for the Raiders. Same formation, twins either side. Isaiah at tailback. Stevens will take it, drop back to pass, fires it flat. It's going to be complete for a short gain, not a 1st down anywhere near it. And it's going to be number 6.
6 is
6 or 8. That's 6. Number
6 is Martavius Smith, the sophomore.
Smith on the catch. 3rd down, and still 6 to go for a 1st. Ball to the 30-yard line. Martavius Smith on the catch.
Got an 8-yard gain on that one.
Bears looking to hold right here. They'll send trips left side. Single man right. Stevens set. He will take a quick shot. Davis for the 1st down, and he slides down at their 40-yard line. Just shy of the 40, but it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bears, for the Raiders. No huddle for them this time. They go to the line of scrimmage just quickly.
Yeah.
Trips left side this time from the near hash mark. Stevens fires it out in the flat. It's going to be complete, and he's going to be hit for
Trent Collins.
Collins has it. He'll fall forward, though, for a couple of yards after Paul Stokes hits him first, and Bear hugs him. Give him a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 at the Cleveland 43. Again, no huddle. They got the 3-man cluster on the left side now. Stevens throws out that cluster, and it's almost intercepted. What a hit.
Yeah.
What a hit. Oh, they threw a flag on that?
Oh, my.
No way.
He got there right as the ball got there, but they're saying it was a little early.
No way. Absolutely. This is an abomination officiating. This is a call for pass interference.
He timed that and hit him right when the ball got there with all.
It was perfect defense.
Yeah.
They're talking it over. Here comes a call. They're going to mark it off, I believe.
Oh, they're marking it against Cleveland.
I know. Pass interference against the Bears. 15-yard mark. That is the worst call I've seen this season. Yeah. Absolutely the worst. Unbelievable. And Coach Floyd down here is going to be steamrolling out his Yeah, he's asked for an explanation. Asked for an explanation.
Yeah.
So that flag gives Cleveland first down at the Bear 47. That's the Bears' third penalty, I believe.
Yeah,
that was a crosswind there. Terrible, terrible call. Stevens, handoff. Davis in the middle. He breaks free. He's got 5, 10. Race to the end zone, 30, 25, and he's brought down, saving tackle by Ollie Scott and by Wiley Suskowitz. First 10 down at the Bear 18.
That's where he's so dangerous. He gets loose. And it's hard to corral him in there.
Cleveland aligned with Twins left side, single man right. Davis behind Stevens in the backfield.
It's the longest run of the night at 30 yards.
The snap. Stevens passed out, and the flat's going to be
to
Sarton. He's got a first down, looks like, or close to it, inside the Bear 10. I believe it's going to be about a yard shy. Sam Sarton, a 6'3" junior tight end. That's the position he was playing. Second down and 1 to go. They quickly, no huddle. Davis will carry this one here. You can count on that, I believe. They'll hand to Davis. He's going to be slipping and sliding, but he gets the first down to about the 6. So a gain of 3. First attempt of the Raiders. First and goal at the 6-yard line. Zane McIntosh on the tackle of the Bears.
Still chewing clock up. We're halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah. No score, by the way. Hadn't mentioned that. Well, no score at 5:50 to go in the half. But Cleveland closing in on the Bears at first and goal at the Bears 6. Tight formation on offense.
They got Big Westfield in the backfield there.
Yeah. And now they're going to take
I think they only got 10 players on the field.
Westfield unsure what's going on. So Cleveland will take their first time out of the half, and we'll take one with them for Milligan and Vane. Back in 1 minute at 5:34 and a half. No score on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
At Zaxby's, we don't just make chicken fingers. We make the most premium tenderloin. 12-hour marinated, hand-breaded, fried to golden perfection. Deserves not 1, not 2, not even 3, but your choice of 12 dipping sauces chicken fingers. Chicken fingers that you can dip, dunk, or drizzle in ranch, and Zax sauce, and spicy Zax sauce, and honey mustard, and tongue torch, and barbecue. And I'm out of time. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
Purchase 4 Bridgestone Dueler AT Revo 3 or Dueler AT Ascent tires to be eligible for $100 instant savings. Or purchase 4 Firestone Destination XT, Destination AT, Destination AT2, Destination MT, Destination MT2, Transforce AT or Transforce AT2 tires to be eligible for $100 savings. Limit 2 per household at Cleveland Tire Center, 4699 North Lee Highway in Cleveland.
So here we go. First down and goal from the 6-yard line for the Raiders. It's Big Westfield getting the handoff, and he's going to be hit, and he'll be, no, he's not. He's got a touchdown. He danced around back there. Bradley had him in the backfield, pinned up, but he danced through there. So Westfield, A.J. Westfield, a 260-pound junior, gets the first score of the night at 5:25 in the half. The Bears had several guys on him. He just kept shaking them off.
Well, he was doing some pretty nice moves there for a big guy. You know, they weren't being able to get a solid hold on him.
So the extra point attempt coming up for the Raiders by, let's see, I'm not sure who kicks for them.
This is Bologna's.
Bologna's number 13. He's a junior, 5'8", 150.
They like to do a lot of tricky things on this, but with Carroll out, he's their main guy that does it, so they may stay conservative and just do the
holder
kick.
Is Emilio Green. The snap to Green is high. The kick is up. It looks good from here. And it is good. Time out on the field at 5:25 and a half. 7-0 Raiders over the Bears. Back with the Cleveland kickoff in 1/2 minute.
Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga is excited to announce the opening of their new Cleveland location at 680 Stewart Road. Our new location is combined with pediatric dentistry and orthodontics all under one roof. From routine dental cleanings to braces, we've got you covered. We can't wait to see you at our beautiful new office. Give us a call to get scheduled at 423-541-5500 or visit www.pdoc.com. pediatricdentistry.com. Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, where success starts with a smile.
A quick look at the Elders Ace scoreboard shows the Bears trailing Cleveland 7-0, 5:25.5. And Joe, you have some other scores?
Yes, Maryville has scored. 11:06 to go in the second quarter. They're up 7-6 on Alcoa. Trying to see the Hardin Valley.
And
still Farragut 7-0 is the last reported score on Farragut over Hardin Valley. Bearden's score has not come through yet.
That's the Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. We'll hit the scores all night long for you. Elders in the process of reconstructing sort of Cook's Food Store, where they're going to be moving after the first of the year, I understand. Back deep with the Bears, if it gets that far. Let's see where the kickoff. Well, it is a high boomer and a spinner. Going to be taking, no, it's going in the end zone. You can't return it. No taste. Shaky.
It came back out, but once it hits in it, it's dead.
He was there to take it, but the Bears have it first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. They trail 7-0 at 5:25.5. Cleveland drove the 90 at 9 yards. What's the recap of that? Joe's going to give us
10-yard, 10-play drive, 98 yards. It took them. They had 2 plays that went for double digits. And, of course, A.J. Westfield, the big junior, danced his way very gracefully danced his way into the end zone.
Good description.
Went to the right, spun back around, went back up the middle.
Bears under center. Cook hands it to Phelps, hits the left side. Trying to get out wide left. He'll get to the 25. He'll get to the 30. He'll get to the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward. So he plunges forward after a 14-yard gain. They'll say the 34-yard line. Coach Floyd is really protesting down there to the officials about something. You give him 15 yards, the ball set to 35. First and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland forward. So Phelps has been the workhorse for the Bears. He's really, really run hard.
Yeah.
And he's a junior. The Bears may not be in the semifinals this year, but boy, they're going to be gearing up for next year.
Yeah, well, this is giving them good Friday Night Lights experience.
Yep.
For these younger players.
Isaiah Davis comes in defensively for Cleveland. They play on the left side. Here's the handoff, and he had Phelps in his hand, and Phelps breaks away, gets 2 or 3 yards across the 35 to the 39, I believe, 38.
38.
Give him 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. The down marker's a yard off over there. In the Bears' favor. He hasn't realized it yet.
Oh, yeah. He's right there on the...
He's a 39. The ball's placed on the 38. Well,
don't seem to be... Oh, now they adjusted him.
Now they move it. 2nd down and 7 for the Bears. Out of the eye. Here's Phelps again up the middle. He'll cross the 40-yard line. He'll push forward. Boy, he just does not want to go down. He's up to the 42, I believe. Going to be 3rd down and about 3 to go for a first for the Bears in their territory. They trail 7-0 at 4:15 and a half as the first half has flown by here.
Yeah, they're not doing anything fancy. They're just doing basic runs up the middle or trying to go right around the edge. Cleveland's speed, it's going to give them trouble trying to break across the edge there, but you got to see what you can do.
Stovall out wide right. Cook. Then there's offsides. There's first and 10 for the Bears.
That may draw a little more than normal because he dunked that center over.
There's my mark off 5, looks like, but it'd be a first and 10 for the Bears down up to their 47-yard line. A penalty for independent insulation services. That's 7th or 8th penalty on Cleveland in the first half, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
They've had penalty problems all year long. Cook has time to go to the sidelines, comes back to the huddle, tells his players what we're going to run. And the Bears with first and 10 at their 47. It's at 3:35, clock running out of the power I. Cook under center, hands to Phelps. He'll dance around to the right side. He will have nothing. Maybe a yard. Give him a yard, yeah. 2nd and 9 coming up at the Bear 48. Been a defensive battle all night long for these teams.
We're down to just 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, it flies by. On second down and almost 10. Took Hanson Phelps again. He'll hit the middle. He'll go out 2 or 3 yards, spinning across midfield to the Cleveland 49. So give him, 3-4 yards. Second down and 5 to go. Looks like about 6. Let's call it second down and a long 5 or short 6, ever how you want to phrase it. At the Cleveland 49. Stovall out wide left. The Bears have attempted to one pass that was intercepted. That's the only pass attempt we've had. Down at the Cleveland 1 yard line, they took it 2 yard line, took it 98 yards for a touchdown. That's their own score, 7-0 at 2:18. The clock is really rapidly winding down.
Now, this is just the 4th possession of the game.
And there's Cleveland jumping off sides again. Bradley's got something cooked up now.
Yeah, they're working on something there.
And there's another penalty on the Raiders. 5 yard mark off, moves the ball down to the Cleveland. Still not first, but it's getting closer.
It's not far from that first down marker.
3rd and just a yard to go at the Cleveland 44.
Like we said before, these guys are pumped and excited and ready to hit somebody, and sometimes you get a little too anxious.
Hand off to Phelps. He hit the middle. He'll have the goal. He's going to go left. He's the 40. He's the 35. Cuts back to the 30 yard line on to the 26 or 7. First attempt of the Bears. Going to rule him out at the 27. First and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland forward. And that was from the 44. 17 yard gain, I guess.
17 yard gain. Yeah, the longest gain for Bradley in the game.
Clock at 1:45 and running. The Bears have all 3 times out left. Cleveland has used one of theirs back when they going to try the PAT. Cleveland has a man just now getting off the field. Cook. Hand off to Phelps, going left. He's to 25. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 15. That looked like a face mask, possibly. Let's see what the flag calls. Where's the flag at? Yeah, back here at 25.
Yeah. He went out of bounds at 16.
Let's see what the call could be here. Officials getting word from the other officials. It's against the Bears.
Bring it back. It's a hold.
From the 27 to the 37. 10 yard mark off for the Bears. I think that's their 4th penalty for independent installation services. Oh, that wiped out a big gain. So it's going to be first down and 20.
Yeah, took away 11 yard gain there. Another first down, but.
Yeah, man. Penalties, the great equalizer. Clock at 1:28. It is stopped with a penalty. Twins out wide right. Brady Lewis and Tyree Stovall. Cleveland trying to get the attention for the defenders over there. Cook back. Fakes. Play action pass across the middle. It's going to be complete. The Bears touchdown. Bradley Central. No, Caden Cantrell. Number 12. Caden Cantrell caught him out of sorts, and he was wide open. It's just a matter of catching the ball. For an easy score at 1:12 with the clock still running.
Yeah, they'll have to stop that clock.
Wow.
Yeah, they had the 2 main receivers on the far side, and he comes back over to the left side and catches the guy going down just behind the Cleveland defender. Nice catch and run.
The left footer, Holden White, number 84 to try. The PAT kick is up. It is high. It is good. Timeout on the field after a Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown for the Bears and an L&B applies extra point. 7-7 a score at 1:09. We'll be back in 30 with a Bear kickoff.
Tennessee Valley Urology is the home of the no scalpel vasectomy. Find out more at tnvalleyurology.net or call 423-472-3201.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
ESPN Cleveland 101.3 is powered by Duracell.
That Caden Cantrell on the catch that caught Cleveland napping. A touchdown for the Bears, and we're tied at 7-7 at 1:09 to go. The Bears will have the ball opening the third quarter play. So the Power I offense, a little different from the wing. It's sort of it's a tight set, and it's under center for the quarterback.
Now Cantrell's 3rd catch of the season and his 2nd touchdown.
And here comes the kick, taking the 22, and Wiley Susk was the first man to hit him. He'll get free to the 30. Looked like the 32.
That was Yancey on the return.
We'll see where they mark it down here. I believe about the 32 in Raider territory with 1 minute and 1 second to go. Cleveland is such explosive. They may try to get down the field on a long pass or something. Going to mark it at the 32 for the Raiders. 7-7 our score here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
And remember, their two top receivers are out, but that doesn't mean they don't have other weapons they can go to.
No. They've got Trent Collins and Nathan Shropshire out wide to the right, trips to the right side, actually. Davis in the backfield. And they'll hand to him. He'll hit the middle. He's free for 5. He's got 10. He's got 15. He's got 20. He's got 25. He's across midfield to the 46.5-yard line, Bear territory with 53.4 to go. That's exactly what they can do to you there.
Yeah, it's exactly.
From the 32 to the Bear 46, that's 18 and 4, 22-yard run, I guess. They'll go into a huddle this time. He got out of bounds, so it's 53.4. The clock did stop as he.
That's what makes him so dangerous. They spread him out with all these wide receivers, and that opens up holes for him.
Trips right side again, same formation. And they will fake it. Davis going to go along left, down the left side. It's going to be overthrown. Nobody has a chance at all to get that 2nd and 10.
They were going for Hubbard.
Yep, Hubbard back there. Number 5, a junior. 5'7", 165. Ollie Scott on the defense for the Bears. Clock stopped again at 47.8 to go. 2nd and 10. Next week, the Raiders at Hardin Valley, the Bears at Bearden to wrap up the regular season. And this game right here is going to have a big effect on what that game next week means for both teams.
That Cleveland game's on Thursday night, too.
That's right.
Thursday. Halloween.
Little pass out in the flat's going to be complete, and here's going to be a hit.
That's Hubbard again.
That's Hubbard. He's got about 3 yards to the Bear 43. Stays in bounds, so they're going to have to take a timeout now. The Raiders will take their second timeout of the half. Yes. They'll have one remaining at 38.2. Let's take a quick timeout for Milligan Vane. Back in 60 seconds.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga. With an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products, make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
This is Dr. Brian Beard with the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Have you been told you don't have enough bone for dental implants? Mini implants might be your answer. We have been offering mini implants for over 20 years now to replace missing single teeth with crowns, denture stabilization, or even full mouth permanent porcelain that stays in the mouth and you do not take in and out. Mini dental implants change the way dentistry is performed today. Give us a call at 476-6541.
Cleveland on 3rd and 7, the Bear 43. They're set. Stevens back, looking, still looking. Throws out in the flat. It's going to be complete to number 15. He's going to be just shy of the first down, depending on the spot. That's going to be Collins. And looks like he's going to be about a half a yard shy, maybe. Yeah, trying to spot the ball here at the Bear 37. Be 4th and 1. They've got to get to just outside the 46. It's really less than a yard. Now we got a discussion with the officials.
The clock stop. They asking for a measurement, probably.
Well, it's not. You can tell from here it's not a first down.
Yeah, but that don't mean you don't ask for one.
Give them time to talk the play situation over.
Yeah.
Well,
now they're doing something.
A penalty?
Hold on.
What's going on here?
I didn't see no penalty flag.
Flag on the Bear. Here's the call. I'm not sure what that means. It's a 15-yard mark up against the Bears.
I don't
know what that means right there. 1st and 10 for the Raiders now at the Bear 22 with 27.3 seconds to go in the half. Cleveland has one timeout remaining. The Bears definitely need to get a stop right here. 7-7 our score, by the way. 7-7 our score. Stevens. The rest will be McGowan back looking, throwing out into the flat. It's going to be complete. Hubbard. And it's going to be Hubbard for the touchdown. Well, yeah, he is. He did get in there. Yeah. Hubbard scores from 22 yards out at 16 point, and there's flags everywhere now. All kind of flags going in the air. It's getting emotional now. They're trying to separate the players. Let's see what this call is going to be on. It could be offsetting here. Officials talking it over. It's personal foul on somebody. Unsportsmanlike conduct, I'm guessing, is what it's going to be, because the play was way over.
I'm still not sure what that other penalty was.
I'm not either.
I don't know what that means.
Well, maybe we'll figure this out. We have our Mid-South Finance halftime show coming up. Look at some scores of interest, get Joe's stats. Boy, there's a long discussion here.
And
1, 2, 3, 4
well,
officials.
if it's unsportsmanlike, they've got to get the numbers of the players it is, because, 2 unsportsmanship, and you're out of the game.
Well, still four. Here comes a call from the official now. Well, he is a touchdown. Then we have a personal foul on the Bears. And that's it. They'll add on they'll enforce it on the kickoff. He motioned. Now he's going to the far side to ask the official. All right, talk to the head coach of me. And he points down the field like they're going to enforce it on the kickoff. With only 16.9 to go, it's probably irrelevant. But they may go an onside kick too.
That's true.
With that one.
Never know.
So here comes Cleveland with a 1-point attempt for the PAT. 13-7 they lead now. 16.9 in the half. Extra point coming up. But Boyanos, here's a snap. Placed in. That kick is plenty long enough, and it is plenty good. Timeout on the field. 16.9 back in 30. 14-7 the Bears trail the Raiders.
Thank you for choosing Whirlpool, where we are committed to being the best global kitchen and laundry company in constant pursuit of improving life at home. For more information on Whirlpool, please visit whirlpool.com.
You're listening to High School Football Game Night on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Game night is coming up. The ESPN Cleveland 101.3 lineup is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. WholesaleSupply.us.
Back at Bear Stadium, Joe and I just talking here, wonder if Cleveland will try an onside kick with 16.9 to go after a 15-yard marker. They'll be kicking out from the Bear 45.
Yeah, you don't have much to lose, so you might as well try it.
They'll move the fifth ball from the Cleveland 40 to the Bear 45 for a kickoff. He got into the end zone the last kick. Boyanos did.
Yeah, no, you're going to try to get that ball back and try to score another quick one right before the half.
I'm sure they will. Brad's going to have all the guys up front there.
Yeah. Bolognius is very good at onside kicks. He's had several practices.
You usually
He's just a sophomore.
You usually try to just kick his pooch it right over the front line in hoping it'll give some crazy bounces.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Bolognius is a junior this year.
Get it straight, Joe. Get it straight. Well, he's going to drop deep back like he's going to have a regular kickoff. Shalom Boyanos. Let's see what Cleveland's going to try here. 16.9. He is approaching the ball, and here's his kick.
No, he's
it's going to pooch it down.
That's still a live ball. That's still a live ball.
It's going to go picked up by the Bears at the 2 and the fumble again, and Bradley's picked it up, and here's a flag. Deep down there and picked up for the Bears return, but number 12, yes, Cantrell on the return. He picked it up from a teammate who dropped the ball, but the flag, did I not see a flag back there?
I thought you did.
No, he threw the beanbag. Yeah, fumble. That's not a flag. Okay. No flag.
No flag.
Out to the 25-yard line. First attempt of the Bears at that point at 9.9 seconds going in the half now. 14-7 Raiders on top of the Bears in what's been a very spirited, hard-slugging defensive battle, basically. So the Bears have scored on the pass play. Cleveland on a couple of runs. We'll recap all that for you at the half on our Mid-South Finance halftime show. And the Bears will take a knee. They will have the ball coming out in the second half, and they'll head to the dressing room with their halftime score. The Raiders 14, the Bears 7 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Broadcast live on BCHS Bear Network. Go to YouTube. Just search for BCHS Bear Network, and also in NFHS Network if you're a subscriber to that. We'll take a break here and come back and look at the scoreboard and the stats and the scoring recap in 2 minutes on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Southern Heritage Bank has always been committed to community and kids. One vital part of that commitment is to provide financial literacy, equipping you with the knowledge to help make good financial plans and decisions. Teach the kids in your life about the importance of saving money by being a summer saver. Invest in their future by opening a first-time savings account or making a deposit today, and they will earn a certificate for learning to manage money. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC. First-time savings account available for ages 17 and under. Minimum opening deposit $50.
Toyota of Cleveland's 9th annual Trunk or Treat is coming soon. Saturday, October 26th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Toyota of Cleveland. You can drive through and see all the Halloween costumes and grab bags of treats. For more details or to be a sponsor, you can go to toyotaofcleveland.com for all the details. Trunk or Treat at Toyota of Cleveland. October 26th starting at 5 p.m. Exit 20 off of I-75. Make sure you get in line early.
Building a new home or commercial space? Ensure it's wrapped in comfort and efficiency from the start with Independent Insulation Services. Our spray foam insulation guarantees energy savings and unparalleled comfort for residential and commercial properties alike. Don't compromise on efficiency. Let Independent Insulation Services elevate your new construction with the best in spray foam technology. Call 423-716-3762 now. Independent Insulation Services, your spray foam experts.
Tired of living with pain? Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery offers cutting-edge tools and advanced technologies to get you back to the life you love faster. With us, you can recover at home after surgery in hours, not days. Our highly experienced team of physicians deliver the exceptional and personalized care you deserve. Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery. We're the center for pain today, gone tomorrow. Learn more at sportmed.com.
When I became a Langley roof and my family called and got me ready for winter, I started looking around at the neighbors, and the one next door is missing flashing, the one across the street, the roof cap is all worn. I know their attic is getting drenched, all those memories. One on the other side's missing like 30 shingles. When you're a Langley roof, you know how lucky you are. I didn't cost any more, and Langley took care of the financing. My family, they made it easy on themselves, but most of all, they made it easy on me. LangleyRoofs.com. See a ready roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Are you noticing cracks in your foundation walls, moisture in your crawl space, water in your basement, or sunken concrete in your driveways or sidewalk? If so, these are classic signs of foundation and settlement issues. You need a local repair team that can solve the problem with a lasting solution. USS has been repairing homes in Chattanooga and throughout Tennessee for 30 years. For peace of mind, schedule your free estimate today at www.usstn.com/Chattanooga.
It's time for the Bradley Bears Halftime Report, brought to you by Southland Finance. Visit them on the web at southlandfinance.net.
Back here at Bradley Central, we've gone to halftime. The Cleveland 14, the Bears 7, and a very good, solid first half for both teams, defensively especially. Let's look at some Ellis Ace Hardware scoreboard results here on our Mid-South Finance halftime show while Joe's busy adding up some ads for you here. I'd like to give a shout to Earl Rowan, my broadcast partner. Could be with us again tonight. We'll hope to have him back for too long. Scores from around the area of interest. Let's look at Region 1, the big schools up there, 6A. Science Hill 6-1 on the season, 42-0 at halftime over Daniel Boone, who is winless. Science Hill now will play against Kingsport next week for the championship up there. And Kingsport's up 35-0 at halftime over David Crockett. So both those teams, Kingsport 6-2. That's Dobbins Bennett, of course. 6-2. Science Hill 7-1 going into the night's action. So they'll battle it out for the championship next week. Also, we have Gatlinburg Pittman over Pigeon Forge 31-0. Greenville, a powerhouse team, usually in 4A, 14-0 over Northview Academy. That's still in the first quarter. Have a final night, Happy Valley over Unaka 46-0. Bearden out of our region leading Morristown West now 7-3. That's in the second quarter at Morristown West. It is also Saudi Daisy 14-0 over William Blunt in the second quarter. Saudi Daisy having a stellar year, 7-1, looking to be 8-1 after tonight's game being played up in Maryville. 14-0 lead William Blunt. Cherokee High over Volunteer 14-0. Tennessee High over Westridge 23-7. Those are both second quarter scores. We have Cleveland over the Bears here. Hardin Valley and Farragut. Farragut 10-0 over Hardin Valley. That's still in the second quarter of play there from Farragut. Farragut 3-5 on a 3-game win streak. Hardin Valley has won one game. They are 1-7. Anderson County over Gibbs 7-3. That's in the start of the second quarter play there. Knox Central leads Heritage 14-7. Knox West, defending 5A state champs, leads Knox Halls 14-7. That's in the second quarter. Maryville and Alcoa, big game. At halftime, Maryville 14, Alcoa 9. That's halftime. At Maryville, the Rebels lead the Tornado 14-9. Midway and Harriman are 7-7 in the second quarter. Polk County, a 6-0 lead over Sweetwater. Still in the first quarter of play, there's a score we have reported. They're probably started a 7:30 kickoff. Polk 6, Sweetwater nothing. The Wildcats 4-4. The Tigers 1-7. Rockwood 21-0 over Oakdale. That's in the second quarter of play. Also nothing report. McMinn Central Tellico playing 6-6 in their game at Tellico tonight. Grace Baptist Chattanooga leads Concord Christian 14-7. We have Morristown East over Campbell County 7-6. Oak Ridge 10-0 over Lenore City. Oak Ridge 4-4, not having a stellar year. They're 10-0 over Lenore City. That's at halftime. Lenore City 5-3. That's at Lenore City. Loudon unbeaten 21-0 over Signal Mountain. That's still about halfway through the second quarter play. That game being played on top of Signal Mountain there. There's a look at most of the scores of interest. Well, Tyner and Ray. Here's a good game for you. Tyner and Ray 10-10 at halftime. Tyner 5-3. They have really come on strong. Ray County is 4-3. And the big game in Region 4 5A next week is going to be Walker Valley, who is off tonight as they host McMinn County. Walker wins that, they're champs. If they lose that, they drop to third in that region there. And if we have any private school scores, we'll slide and see if we can find those for you. A lot of folks interested in the Baylor-McCallie outcomes. At Silverdale Academy, they're leading Grace Christian of Knoxville 21-7. That's late in the second quarter. Silverdale Academy 21, Grace Christian 7. Boyd Buchanan still unbeaten, ranked number 2 in state, I believe, this week. Leading Knox Webb 28-0. That's Gary Rankin, the former Alcoa coach, has come right down here and picked up where he left off at Alcoa. They were state finals last year, didn't win it, but they had a good season. McCallie 14-0 over Knox Catholic. That game being played at McCallie. CAK, that's Christian Academy of Knoxville, leading Notre Dame 21-0 at halftime at Notre Dame in Chattanooga. And I believe it's going to recap all the scores for Elders Ace Hardware. Here are score 14-7 at the halftime break. Cleveland 14, the Bears 7. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and while Joe's adding stats. I'm going to talk to some lovely seniors here in just a moment. Come back in 2 minutes. Being part of a community means different things to different people, but most people agree that communities provide a sense of identity, shared responsibility, and often serve as a source of support. Southland Finance has been part of our community for over 25 years, and they're proud to support our local schools and students, whether in the classroom or on the football field. Just as seasons change, exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. Stop by our Cleveland office at 950 25th Street in front of Ace Hardware.
You've been hurt. Maybe in a car wreck, a truck accident, or a motorcycle crash. Maybe you were in a job-related accident, the victim of nursing home neglect, or injured by a defective product. It doesn't matter how it happened. What matters is that you were hurt, and somebody needs to pay. When it matters, call the personal injury team at Logan Thompson and get the money you deserve. 423-476-2251. LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Tennessee Wesleyan University offers more than 80 majors and minors at the undergraduate and graduate levels. With the TWU Pledge, students may be eligible to attend tuition-free. A 10-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio ensures students receive individualized attention, and Tennessee Wesleyan remains one of the most affordable colleges in the region. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more about on-campus and online opportunities. Choose blue at Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Back live here at Bradley Central, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, our halftime score. Cleveland 14, the Bears 7. The Bradley Band's performing down on the field right now, being joined now by 3 of the 8 senior cheerleaders for the Bear squad. Let's start. Just give us your name first. That's all I want, just your name. So, wait, let me turn you back up here. Okay, Tom, go ahead.
Caitlin Messer.
Oh, Caitlin Messer.
I'm Kaylee Seaton. I'm Trinity Lunsford.
Okay, this morning, hold that mic there. This morning, we had a big deal out front of the school at the early morning at 7 o'clock, and you guys were here. How's the spirit been to school all week for the cheerleaders and everybody else?
It's been very hyped up. We're all ready for this game. It's a big rival game for everybody.
And you're all 3 seniors, so it's your last go around to cheer in football. And you're just football and wrestling cheerleader, right?
Yes.
And let me ask you this. What are your plans next year? You're going to be in college? You're going to be out working? You're going to be whatever?
In college at Tennessee Tech, majoring in exercise science, pre-physical therapy.
Exercise science and physical therapy. So us old people, you can help when we need therapy there. And what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to go to ETSU to get my prereqs to go into med school.
To med school?
Yes.
Well, I just talked to Bradley graduate Maggie Bentley. You know her. She was a former cheerleader. She is went to ETSU, got her master's degree, and she's got a job starting next week in Greenville, South Carolina, work for the state health department over there. So that's a great career. Anything to do with health like this and this. And what are you going to be doing?
I plan on going to beauty school after high school and getting my cosmetology and possibly my esthetician's license.
So she can rehabilitate me and you can make me look better, right? Might need some hair or whatever there, but it's been exciting first half down there. The Bears playing hard, Cleveland playing hard and everything. So how long have you been cheering?
I've been cheering for 5 years.
And you've cheered all 4 years here at Bradley?
So,
all right, how long?
I have cheered a total of 12 years, and I've cheered all 4 years here at Bradley.
Go ahead.
cheered 11 years and all 4 at Bradley as well.
What people don't realize, and I didn't know this till a few years ago, talking to Jennifer Moore, who's your coach, and Victoria, that you have to try it every year.
Yes.
Just because you're a cheerleader this year doesn't automatically guarantee you're going to carry over to the next year. Is that tough? Is there pressure there?
It's so stressful. What do y'all think?
I think it would be there because, I don't know how you would lose that, but I guess it happens too,
It makes us better as a person and tougher, ready to go into situations better than we ever have.
You guys help out with the cheers. You come up. I talked to Jennifer, and she said, and Miss Iverson for basketball. She said that you guys will usually develop your own cheer somewhere along the line.
Yes, I dance, and then Caitlin cheer, and then Kaylee puts all our sideline routines together for stunts.
Did you guys, girls, help with the camp?
Yeah.
Had the cheerleaders, had the little girls down on the field, the Red Bank guys. Yeah, well, it was a thrill for them, I'm sure. But girls, well, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll let you go and keep smiling. I see why you're cheerleaders. You got all of you are beautiful there, and enjoy your last year. And I talked to a guy yesterday. I'm working early about him. It's first time to vote, and he said, "Boy, I miss high school more than I could ever dream I'd miss because I was there and I wanted to get out as quick as I could." And I said, "Hey, that's when reality is. College or working." So anyway, thanks for joining us tonight, and give us a name one more time.
Trinity Lunsford.
I'm Kaylee Seaton.
And I'm Caitlin Messer. Thank you.
Well, there you have it. 3 of our beautiful cheerleaders, folks, and on Nick's TV here tonight. Thanks, girls. And go back and pull out the second half for us here. And Joe, I wish you could look like that.
If I did, I would have been a lot more popular.
Well, let's take one more break. We'll come back. Let's take a 2-minute time out here on our Mid-South Finance Halftime Show. We'll come back in 2 minutes and look at Joe's stats brought to you by Waste Connections. Back in 2.
Are you gearing up for your next home improvement project? Score big with Wholesale Supply, your MVP in plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and more. Whether you're a contractor, builder, or DIY champion, Wholesale Supply has the winning lineup of quality products and expert advice. With competitive pricing and a star-studded roster of top brands like Polo, Renai, and Progress Lighting, we'll help you take your game to the next level. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us or catch us at one of our convenient locations. Wholesale Supply, where champions get their supplies. That's Wholesale Supply, powering your home improvement game for over 80 years.
Hey guys, this is Dan Good from Crown. Just reminding you that Crown Ram is Cleveland and Bradley County's Ram headquarters.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
Smith Family McDonald's salutes all student athletes and their families for the sacrifices they make on the field, but especially in the classroom. Smith Family McDonald's, a Cleveland and Bradley County tradition. Visit Smith Family McDonald's all across our area. Congratulations to Cleveland High School on the next 50 years from Smith Family McDonald's. Have you heard? The Town Squire presents Student of the Month. Come in and register if you attend Bradley, Cleveland, or Walker Valley. Win a t-shirt or performance knit pullover. Drawing each month of the school term. The Town Squire's new slogan is offering t-shirts to tuxedos and anything in between. Flag shirts, suits, sport coats, and shoes. The Town Squire, your local clothier since 1977. The shop that appreciates the customer. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland.
Back at Bradley Central on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where our games are provided to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Joseph, you have a stats for a minute, but I'd like to remind you about the Boytech Center for Orthopedic Care for all your orthopedic needs. Their website is boytech.com. Also, Dale's Heating and Air. Just call Dales.com for their website. Chick-fil-A, our good friends over there on Key Street and Paul Huff Parkway. Download the Chick-fil-A app like I've done. You get all kind of special offers if you have that app loaded on your phone. And Crown, Jeep, and Ram headquarters in Southeast Tennessee, I-75 at X20. Also like to mention Rick's Plumbing, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 35 years. And Crown, they got some specials going on right now. We'd like to remind you of those. A new 2024 Grand Cherokee 4XE up to $12,000 off. A new 2024 Dodge Durango up to $10,000 off. A new 24 Jeep Wrangler up to $8,000 off. And a new 2024 Gladiators up to 20% off. And the Ram 2500s up to $10,000 off. So that's some great bargains there if you're in a bargain hunt for a Grand Cherokee, a Durango, or the Wrangler, the Gladiators, or the Ram, Joe.
Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good deal to go check out.
That's Ram Jeep down there, I-75, exit 20. Joe, give us the halftime stats for Waste Connections.
Okay, here we go. Cleveland has rushed the ball 19 times for 192 yards.
Yeah.
They've completed 8 of 13 passes for another 60 yards, giving them 252 yards of offense in the first half. They only had one punt, went for 36 yards. They had a fumble, but did not lose it. They have 7 penalties for 40 yards and 10 first downs. Isaiah Thomas is their leading rusher. He's carried the ball 14 times for 112 yards. Their 2 quarterbacks, Kason McGowan is 4 of 7 for 36 yards. Chase Stevens has come on. He's 4 of 5 for 25 yards. And of course, they had the 22-yard pass for the touchdown just before the half there. And also Westfield danced in there for a touchdown. For Bradley, they've had 15 carries for 64 yards. They completed just 1 of 2 passes and had an interception, but it was a 37-yard touchdown pass to Caden Cantrell. They have a total of 101 yards of offense. They've had to punt once for 31 yards. Have they 64? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm off here on something because Kenyon Phelps has 13 carries for 71 yards, so I'm off on that offensive rushing yardage there. I'll double check it. Bradley's had 2 fumbles, but recovered both of them. They've had 7 penalties for 70 yards. Difference being both teams have had 7 penalties, but Bradley's been for 70 yards, and Cleveland has been for only 40 yards. All those but one was 5-yard penalties. Bradley has 6 first downs.
Okay.
And so that's the Waste Connection halftime stats.
There you go. So there you have it. And the teams are back out on the field getting loose again after they cool off a little bit. They're a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous night for football here at Bear Stadium. Cleveland on top right now, 14-7. It was a 0-0 battle through the first period. Cleveland had to credit them the long drive, 98-yard drive to score their first touchdown. The Bears came up back running the power eye tonight, not the wing team, but running the power eye with Kenyon Phelps doing most of the damage back there for the Bears tonight. And they found Caden Cantrell open when they overload to the right side of the Twins that way, and Caden somehow sneaked down the left sideline wide open for the touchdown for the Bears that tied at 7-7. Then Cleveland got that last short run from after a big penalty that really, really hurt them. Still not sure what that one was. That AJ Westfield took in for the second score of the night right there with 16.9 seconds to go in the second quarter play. The Bears will have the ball coming out, start the third period as they won the toss and deferred to the second half. And we'll take a break and be back in, let's take a 90-second break here on ESPN Cleveland 1013. This game is also being broadcast on Mix 1041, but we're here on ESPN Cleveland 1013, streaming it live on the BCS Bear Network free of charge. It's also on NFHS Network. That's a subscription service. And we'll take that break. Back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
Do you suffer from unsightly leg veins? Are your legs turning brown or swelling? Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps disturbing your sleep? These symptoms are signs of bad veins. Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vein offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Find more information online at milliganvein.com or call Dr. Gooden today at 423-961-5682 and get rid of those bad veins.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 1013 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 1013 FM.
Back here on ESPN Cleveland 1013, where your games are supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Gary on with Joe Kennan, from Kyle back in the studio. And Joe, I think you got a correction.
Yeah, I do have a correction. I re-added here, and Bradley had 74 yards of rushing yardage in the first half, 15 carries. All of those, but one rush, which was the first rush of the game by Landon Scott, were by Kenyon Phelps for 71.
You're going to get Patrick Spanger home. Hand him that mic there. Flip that switch up there, Patrick. Being joined now by Patrick Spangler, the principal here at Bradley Central in his sixth season.
6 years.
Sixth season.
Yeah. 6 year, yeah.
Well, we started the morning out with a bang out here with a big show before the school starts morning at 7 o'clock on Mix 104.1 Mix TV, and led it to the game tonight. And boy, it's been exciting. A great crowd again, a very emotional game, and a great weather for it too tonight.
It has, and it started off great weather this morning, and I was just thinking, like, in 1 week it's going to be November,
That's right.
So yeah, it's great weather, a great night for football. I just can't say enough about the people that make a night like tonight happen.
A lot of folks
around this community, as well as Coach Jackson, and just our administrators and teachers and coaches and whatever. It just takes it takes a big group of people to pull off an event like this. I told somebody, earlier, like, there's a football game taking place, but this is a community event.
Yes.
People are coming out to Bradley High School or Cleveland High School or Walker Valley on Friday nights for a game like tonight. So, and it's been good. We had a little bit of miscues right there as second quarter rolled down, but it's been a pretty good game.
Well, like you mentioned, people just show up Friday night. They have no idea what has to happen behind the scenes, from Turner Jackson getting things set up, with officials, things like that. And administrative, you guys have a lot of things and holds the field, and it just takes everybody to do it.
It does. And Matt Day is over our facilities and kind of grounds. So he puts a lot of pride into the work that he does, as well as our custodial team, making sure that our campus is ready for when people roll in on Friday nights.
Well, Pat, thanks as always for joining us here, Mr. Patrick Spanger in his sixth year. Do you miss coaching at all?
I coach every day.
Well, you got a bigger team, don't you?
A bigger team.
Now you're the head coach of a bigger team.
That's right. Coaching smaller teams is a little less stressful. Yeah. I can tell you that. But Bradley Central High School is an awesome place, and it's made up of a lot of great people.
It sure is. And
let's pull the Bears on.
Well, we're going to get the ball and see what we can do then.
Let's go.
That's Mr. Patrick Spanger, the head coach here. Here we go again. The principal at Bradley Central High School in his sixth year here on campus at Bradley. And we're ready for kickoff here. And let's just keep it right here. Ephraim will not take a break. Cleveland ready to kick off. Let's see if they try anything funky like an onside kick to open the third quarter play here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. 14-7 our score at halftime. Cleveland on top of the Bears in a really tough, tight game. We knew it'd be like this. I really thought this would be a tough game. People thought, well, Cleveland started 5-0, and they were ranked as high as fourth.
Yeah, they were fourth. That's their highest ranking since the Benny Monroe years. So they, people had a lot of high expectations. Then they hit 3 strong teams in a row. And
they've come back down to earth. Here's Ollie Scott's going to return this. And Noah Sheehy, will he return it? Going to kick out of bounds. It's
a live ball.
Got it. Oh,
Cleveland got it. That's a live ball.
What a mistake by the Bears. What a horrible mistake.
Who is that?
And I'm not sure who. Looked like I'm not sure who got that. Goodness gracious. Ali, the ball kicked backwards from him. And he was the only one really back there. But Cleveland was storming down the field, and they got the ball at the Bear 18-yard line. So, boy, tough luck for the Bears. First and 10 for the Raiders. Unsure who recovered that. So, a tremendously lucky break for the Raiders, who lead at 14-7. Bears were hoping to have the first possession of the third quarter. Try to march down the score. Now they got their backs against the wall. They have to get the defense to hold them one more time. Two-man stack on the right side. Here's Isaiah Davis into the middle line. They followed it back. And the Bears have it, looks like. Yes, they have it. So just like that. Oh, my goodness. Who's got the ball for the Bears?
Still fine for us. Suskowitz.
Why, of all people. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I met his grandmother today, and she was bragging on her grandson, which she should rightly do. The California kid, I call him, came here about 2 or 3 years ago from Southern California, settled out in West Cleveland. And man, what a great addition. He's just a junior too. So the Bears, two turnovers on the first play on the kickoff, and then on the first play by Cleveland. So the Bears have first 10 out there, 18. Cleveland shifting, and there's a flag on the play, and that's on the Bears. Cleveland shifted right before the snap, and the Bears reacted. Another mental mistake for the Bears.
That's their 8th penalty of the night for 75 yards already.
First and 15 now rather than first and 10. And, man, you're deep in your own territory to start with, and those just kill you. Back to the 13-yard line, 1st and 5 now for the Bears.
Getting that ball back, though, is big right there after the mental mistake, because that is a live ball. No matter how far it goes, if it's in play, it's alive.
So the Bears on 1st and 15 out of the power I again. Cook will hand to Phelps. He'll try to the left side. He will get loose for 1, 2, 3. Boy, he is not going to go down. And now pushing the pile, and they're going to push him another 7 or 8 yards all the way out from the 13 to the 24, 11-yard pickup, and they move the pile. It's legal to do that now.
That is. I mean,
2nd and 4 from the 1st and 15, 2nd down and 4 now. Ball at the Bear 24. Phelps just won't go down. Had an interview with him a couple of weeks ago. Man, he is a smart guy. Here's a handoff again to Phelps in the middle, and this time he's going to break free again. He's going to have some yards to the 25, to the 30. He's got the first down for the Bears on second effort and pure heart.
He got away from Westfield there in the backfield and spun away from him. Westfield looks like he's limping.
First, yeah, he sure is. He's going off the field, limping on that left leg or ankle. 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland forward now at the Bear 30-yard line. Ball right on the stripe at 10:52 in the third quarter play, with the Raiders up 14-7. Tremendous break for the Raiders on the opening kickoff. They foamed right back on the first play, and the Bears have it in driving. Here's Phelps again. He's across the 30 to the 34, 35 maybe. Let's give him about 5 yards. They were it's 5 yards, 2nd and 5 at the 35, just shy of the 35. 2nd down and 5. Tyree Stovall out wide left. Caden Cantrell caught that touchdown pass for the Bears, which was a beautiful play. Great call by offense coordinator. Here is the handoff, the man at the middle for the fullback this time, breaking free and going to get 1, 2, or couple 3 yards up to the 38, maybe the 39. It's going to be 3rd and very short.
Landon Scott,
a senior. He has been named the Bear Player of the Week for the last 3 weeks, either on offense or defense. I think named himself for the last 3 weeks. So it's going to be 3rd and less than a yard, actually, for the Bears at their 39. Big drive emotionally and mentally for the Bears if they can push the ball down the field and tie this game. Phelps at tailback. and they will hand it to him. There's a flag on the Bears. They blow it dead. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, you can't. You shoot yourself in the foot there. It's the same thing over and over. You got to quit doing that.
Clock stops at 9:34. Be 3rd and 6 for the Bears. Now back at their 34.
Yeah, had a third and 1 to get the first down, but yeah, somebody got a little anxious again.
I tell you what, Coach Damon, Flo, if he didn't have gray hair, it'd be gray. Now. He had really dark black hair when he took over 19 years ago.
Well, he was only like 14 years old, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's almost 29 now. So here we go on 3rd and 6 for the Bears. Big play for both teams looking at it this way. Phelps into the middle. He's going to have a couple, 3. He'll not be anywhere near the first down. It's going to be 4th down from about the 38. A couple yards shy. Yep, 4th and 2 after a 4-yard gain. Would the Bears go for it here, 4th and 2 at their 38, third quarter?
I wouldn't think so, but
well, looks like they may be.
They may do it.
Yep. Cook Standard gets to play from the sidelines. 4th and 2. The Bears going for it at their own 38-yard line. So here we go, folks. Big play. I'm guessing Phelps would carry again. I'm not sure, but he's come through, and now the Bears are going to change the play.
Yeah.
Play clock's at 19 for Bradley Kahn. Lamcon, hand off to Phelps. He'll hit the middle. He will have the first down across the 40 to the 43, and a 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland forward after a 5-yard gain.
That's a big first down right there because they could have given Cleveland the ball back in their own territory. So,
and an injury for the Bears. Let's see who's down for the Bears. That could be Phelps. I don't see. No, there's Phelps. I'm not sure who that is.
So it looks like one of the linemen, maybe.
Yeah, he's holding that right knee. Let's take a break here for Milligan Bain here. At 8:22 to go in the third, 14-7. We have an injury timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Hello, I'm Brian Poole with Poole Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. We do own and operate our own crematory facilities. So once your loved one comes into our care, they never leave our care until we give the loved one back to your family. Something that people ask all the time is, where's our loved one going? They're going to stay in our care the whole time. That's comforting for families to know that they'll never leave our care until we deliver them back to the family. Let our family serve your family. You can reach us at www.pfhcleveland.com.
As your local credit union, the TVFCU mortgage team has more than 30 employees who live right here. Your money supports the community, and that means special savings to you. Visit tvfcu.com/mortgage savings to learn more. TVFCU, an equal housing lender.
Leisure Time Bowling has extended hours for the summer. Now open Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. and Saturdays and Sundays opening at 1 p.m. Stop by, bowl a game, and grab lunch. Leisure Time Bowling, Key Street, Cleveland.
The injured Bear is still down right now. It looks like to be a big lineman. Can't get a number. He's lying at 38. The Bears will have 1st and 10 at their 43 after a gutsy call by the Coach Floyd and his staff to get the first on 4th and 2. They got 5 yards and a first down at the Bear 43. It's 14-7 at 8:22 to go in the third period. Looking ahead to next week, Joe will be with me again next Friday night as we travel to the Bearden, take on the Bulldog, which is never an easy place to play.
No, it is a tough place to play, and Bearden has been playing well. So, they, I believe I saw just a few minutes ago when I looked at the scores that they were up in their game tonight. It's just 14-10 though at Morristown West at the half. Saudy Days is up 14-0 over William Blunt in the second quarter. Hardin Valley is trailing Farragut 17-0 at the half. Anderson County, which is on a roll, they're 14-6 over Gibbs, who's unbeaten.
Yeah, and Anderson County's pretty good too. I think 7-1 maybe going in.
Maryville's up on Alcoa 14-9 at the half. Sweetwater leads Polk 7-6 at the half.
The injured Bear player is finally up. It looks like it's 53 for the Bears. That would be Timmy Gay, who's had a concussion, I believe, issues early. Boy, he is coming off with a lot of help.
Yeah.
And staying off that left leg or knee. He is not putting that on the ground hardly at all. The trainer's helping him off the field. He's to the sidelines now, and he is a big big kid for the Bears, a sophomore. It's Timmy Gay, just a sophomore. And the Bears return to the field now after the injury timeout. First 10 for the Bears at their 43 in a 14-7 game. The Raiders on top at 8:22-9 in the third here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Been a fun game tonight, Joe.
Yeah, it's been a good game.
Very competitive, good game.
Bet you we would expect nothing less from Bradley Cleveland.
Here the Bears come on first 10.
Rivalry game.
Phelps at the I-back. And the fumble.
Fumble ball down. Fumble snap.
Cook fumbles a snap. He'll fall on it and lose 1 yard. Second 11 coming up. And that's the last thing the Bears can have is a fumble at this point in the game. They've had enough penalties for the night. And they've had the one turnover on the interception.
Yes.
Which was to the Cleveland too, but then they drove 98 yards.
Yeah.
Here we go now, second down 11 for the Bears. Stovall wide right, the only outside man. And now Bradley's going to look to the sidelines, change the play. That's Brett Stanford, who signals the plays in. He's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, basically. He'll hand to Phelps. He'll hit the right side. He'll move forward for a good 4 or 5 yards. He's still not down.
That's Rashard Beard.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Rashawn Beard, who played for Cleveland last year.
Yeah.
And he'll pick up the lost yard plus 5 more. A 6-yard gain is going to be third down and 5 for the Bears. Maybe 3rd and 6 at the 47. 3rd and 6 at the 47. Big drive for the Bears. They've had the ball since the start of the period after recovering the fumble. 7 minutes. In the third, they've burnt 5 minutes off the clock. Yeah.
We have not targeted Tyree Stovall yet tonight.
Nope. 6'8", he told me this morning. 6'8".
6'8".
Good. Under center. Goes to Beard again. He'll move it up to the midfield and across to about the 49. It's going to be 4th and again about 2 to go. And I believe the Bears will go for it again. 4th and 2 at the Cleveland 49 for the Bears at 6:25. Clock running in the third quarter play. That's a Bradley Concrete Lamcon clock. Been our sponsor all year long for the play clock and the game clock. Here the Bears go again. Another big play. 4th down and 2 to go at the Cleveland 49. Power I. Bears again look to the sideline. Will they change the play? Obviously they will. They have a signal they holler out there when they want to change the play based on what the defense shows. Here is Phelps in the middle. He's going to have the first down.
Yep.
And then some down to the 45 in Cleveland territory. It'll be a 1st and 10 after a 4-yard gain for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. So the Bears again move the chains. Isaiah Davis on the tackle for the Raiders. They'll place it down right at the Cleveland 45, right by the big Bear logo. Cleveland up 14-7. Everybody scored. All the scoring came in the second period with Cleveland getting that late score at 16.9 to go in the second. Bears sent 2 wideouts, Brady Lewis and also Stovall. This is how they scored the last time to Caden Cantrell, who's down here, and now he's in motion to the right side. And the handoff will be to Phelps. He'll come up to the 45, to the 40, to the 35. Oh, there's a late hit right there. Should be. They didn't call it. But it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bears and Cleveland Ford at the, they jumped the chains too quick. It's not a first down completely. It is a very close.
A 9-yard gain.
Yep. Second down and a yard to go at the 36-yard line. And less than a yard, maybe half a yard, looks like. Now those two, this wide out on the left side.
Still Phelps up the middle there. They stopped him early this time.
I don't believe he's going to lose about a yard.
Yeah.
Kenyon Phelps, he's had a lot of carries tonight. He's been the workhorse the last few games.
This field's back in their game, so that helps clog up the middle for Cleveland.
So 3rd down, and now we have about a yard and a half to go for a first at the Cleveland 37-yard line for the Bears. Bear touchdown tonight was scored by Caden Cantrell on a pass or the freshman quarterback, Tucker Cook. And Cantrell himself was a freshman.
We just moved. That's another penalty.
Oh, my. Did they shift? I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
That Cleveland defensive shift is causing the Bears mental headaches. So instead of third and a yard and a half, it would be third and 6.5 to go at 4:35. They'll stop the clock on the penalty for installation services. So now the Bears put themselves behind the cue ball.
Yeah, that's 3 penalties in this drive for the Bears. All of them 5-yarders, but they add up.
Now there's another one on the Bears.
Yeah.
Another 5 yards. Bradley needs to take a time and figure this thing out here.
Yeah,
now it's going to be 3rd and 12. Boys, we're going the wrong way because we're on mental mistakes.
How did you allow?
Yeah, Cleveland shifted their defensive line right before the snap, and here comes Brady Lewis into the game. Landon Scott out of the game for the Bears. Just putting yourself behind the 8 ball here. Brady Lewis out wide right with Stovall. Out of the shotgun now. Pass coming up from Cook. He's looking. He's going out deep.
He's trying to go to Cantrell.
It's complete. Cantrell
Yep.
at the 20-yard line by into triple coverage. Look,
well, I don't know how he caught that.
Cleveland defender went for it and missed it. Cantrell says, I'll take it. 1st and 10 Bears at the 20-yard line. A 27-yard pickup and a first down for Cleveland Ford.
Yeah, gravy.
My.
Yeah, that looked like that could be disastrous right there.
Gabe Cantrell, the go-to man here. A freshman. Tucker Cook to Cantrell for 2 big passes. Yeah. One resulting in a touchdown at 3:13 with the clock running here in the 3rd, and the Raiders up 14-7. Long huddle for the Bears. Let's see where Brady Lewis is. He's at the H-back tight end position now, left side. Cleveland shift again. Bears didn't bite that time. Bears look to the sideline. That thing only works so many times, that shift.
Yeah.
It works too many times. Still out of the shotgun. Good. Hands it to Phelps. Dancing through the middle. He'll have basically nothing. Maybe a yard to the 20. Well, I don't think it's any gain. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I believe they stopped him there.
Yeah. Yeah, they got Big Westfield in there. That's a big got to move in that middle. 260-something pounds.
He's got over 30 tackles for loss this year.
Wow. That one was not for loss, but it's for no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Swings out the left side again. Cook out of the shotgun. Cleveland shifted. And here's a pass complete to Brady Lewis to the 20. To the 15 as he lunges forward. It's going to be 3rd down, about 5 to go. First pass catch of the night for Brady Lewis. The pass sort of led him. He had to reach down to get it, and he couldn't get his balance back. So just outside the 15-yard line, outside the 15, this is where you decide you want to go for a first down or kick a field goal here. If you don't get on 3rd down, big decisions coming up. We've had some big decisions all night long. Landon Scott comes back into the game with the play call to Tucker Cook. Bears huddle up. Stovall doesn't go to the huddle. He's just out wide out as a blocker and a decoy, maybe. Cantrell going out wide right, so single man either side. 3rd and 6, hand off to Phelps. He'll be hit, and he'll fall for a couple.
Westfield grabbed him from behind there right about the time he hit the line of scrimmage.
He's to the 14. Let's see what coach is going to do here. It'll be 4th down and about 4 to go, a short 4 at the Cleveland 14-yard line. Let's see what the Bears have figured out here. They're going to kick a field goal. If the Bears are going to kick a field goal or attempt to kick one. Holden White into the game. Tucker Cook is the holder here. Now, Tucker's the quarterback. Bears are short a man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was probably the guy that got injured.
Short 2 men. So here we go. It's going to be a 30-yard attempt. Just dead on here. And here's a place now. Kick. It's no good.
I think it got deflected.
I believe it was. So the Raider defense has held at a 340 or 34.2 in the 3rd, 14-7. Let's take a quick 30 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Cleveland set to go first 10th or 20 after the missed field goal by the Bears. Hand off to Davis in the middle. He gets out of one ankle grab and gets 5 yards up to the 25, maybe the 26, they're going to say. And there's a flag. 15 yards can make on somebody. And I believe it's going to be on the Bears the way they're reacting. Maybe not. Well, yep, I think he's going to mark it off against Cleveland. He's turned that way to mark it off. Yeah, Cleveland's backing up. I don't know if this is unsportsmanlike or if it is a holding call. I believe it's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
No, personal foul, Cleveland. That'll mark it back half the distance from the 25 to about 12 or so. Another big penalty.
Well, that's a dead ball penalty, so it'll still be second down.
You're right. Independent Insulation Services are
penalty 13.
So second down and about 17 or 18 to go. Ball back now at the Cleveland 14. Make it to 13. Back to the mark off. Yeah, you're right. Dead ball penalty, second down. Let's see what Cleveland will try here. Trips out the left side, single man right. Isaiah Davis at tailback behind Stevens. Will take the snap, hands it to Davis. And he is hit and dragged down for a loss. And man, ton of Bears in on the play there. Hit first by Zane McIntosh, the young sophomore.
And number 40.
And also number 40 for the Bears, TJ Jones. And somebody's called timeout here. Let's take one with them from Milligan Vane. We'll be back in, that's the end of the period. Not a timeout. End of the third quarter. No score during the third. So we'll go to the fourth. It'd be 3rd and 18 for the Raiders at their 13 here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. 14-7 the Raiders over the Bears. Back in 1 minute.
L&B Appliance is your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, serving this area for over 30 years. They offer sales and service. L&B Appliance, located on Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231. L&B Appliance, large enough to meet all your home appliance needs, small enough to appreciate your business.
Imagine this. Handheld pizza puffs filled with mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce, topped with buttery garlic drizzle, with either 3 herbs or pepperonis. Well, it's a reality. Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs. Pick them up at 3 locations, Paul Huff, Peace Street, or McGrady Drive, or order online.
Turn your world yellow with Mayfield Dairy this fall. Whether you're wrapping up a workout or craving a tasty afternoon treat, our rich chocolate milk replenishes nutrients and provides high-quality protein to keep you going. Grab some Mayfield milk today and experience real, southern, sunny goodness in every sip. From our iconic yellow jugs to our delicious chocolate milk, everything tastes better with Mayfield. Turn your world yellow because the best moments are made with Mayfield Dairy.
Huge play coming in 3rd and 18 for the Raiders at their 13. The Bears hoping to get the ball back. They can hold them here and make them punt it. And here goes McGowan back pass. He's going to be sacked. And Zane McIntosh at the 4-yard line, maybe the 5, a huge loss. And they're going to punt this one, I guarantee you. Right at the 5-yard line.
8-yard loss on that.
So it's going to be 4th down. They've got to get to the 30, so it's 4th and 35. Is that right? No, 4th and 25. 4th and 25 for the Raiders from their 5-yard line. And Stovall will be back. He had a good punt return the last time. And Boyano's going to punt again.
Sloan Bologna's.
From
about the middle of the end zone.
And Cleveland shifting their offensive line from one side to the other. And here's your snap. It's a good snap. Bradley backs away. Kick is going to be a high kick, returnable from the 35 to the 30 to the 25. And there's where Snow will have it. The Bears in perfect field position. Cleveland 25, 1st team for the Bears after the Cleveland Utilities power punt. at 10:59 now in the third game, or the fourth quarter, and in the game itself. 14-7, Raiders on top.
Cleveland has only run 4 plays. It's counting 5 plays this half.
Wow.
And we're in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Bradley chewed up an awful lot of clock, even though they didn't get any points out of it. They chewed up an awful lot of clock with that drive that they had.
Bears take time to come to the sideline with the entire team. Sure to get some encouragement from Coach Floyd and the staff. First attempt of the Bears at the Cleveland 25. The Raiders lead 14-7 here in this big rivalry game. Out of the shotgun, twins either side. Pass across Smith going to be,
in and out Lewis's hand.
Oh, my, that would have been, if not a touchdown, he'd been down inside the 10. Here's no flag. I thought it was running for a flag. No flag, 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock stopped at 10:56. Good call again.
Yep, good call.
Big Brady Lewis, who is a sophomore this year, came to us from Cascade High School over in Middle Tennessee. And the Cleveland band strikes up when the Bears are down there on that end of the field.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The Bradley Concrete play clock it. 24 seconds to go. Tight formation this time. Cleveland shifting.
Oh.
And there's a flag on the Bears. The Cleveland defenders shifted again.
Yeah. My goodness, got to stop that all night long.
Another penalty, another 5 yards, make it 2nd down and 15 to go.
And mine.
I don't even want to ask Dane about this in our interview.
About that.
But it's obvious cause. Bradley's moving.
That's 11 penalties on Bradley in this game.
They've got to maintain focus here. 2nd and 15. Back goes Cook. Pass out in the flat. He's got stolen out there. It's incomplete, and that should be interference. Should have been interference or another non-call that time. 3rd and 15 now. So Bears, a lone worst enemy with penalties here.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity to score. Short field, but they're not. One pass in and out of the hands, and the other one uncatchable. And then the 2 penalties.
We're in the fourth period.
Clock
stopped at 10:48 here in the fourth. From the 30-yard line. 3rd and 15. Back to pass again, Cook. Looking, going to be hit. He gets away from one guy. He's going to run the ball. He's down to the 25. He's on the 20. And he's got a huge gain, but it's not going to be a first. We're going to mark him out of bounds. Maybe going to be 4th down at the 17, I believe. 4th and right at 4. So he picked up 11 yards on the play. Ball on the Cleveland 18. Yeah. And again, here you're going to go for it. Like you miss a field goal.
Yeah. You're going to have to.
The clock did stop when he ran out of bounds at 10:38. Good run by Cook.
Cook.
Yeah. Not seen him scramble much, and Coach Floyd does not want him scrambling.
Let's say the coaches are screaming and hollering about something.
Cleveland shifts. Cook back pass again, looking, throwing across the middle. It's going to be intercepted at the 1. To the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. There's a flag. That's coming back. Flag back to the 22-yard line, and a flag way back to the 8-yard line. So this is going to be marked off way back downfield. Number 11 on the interception for the Raiders, that is Kyrie Scott.
That's a sophomore.
And let's see where they're going to mark this penalty from. They're going to go way back down to the 13, I believe, marking half that distance. Officials are talking this over. I'm not sure why they're talking it over. They've had a lot of talking.
I was going to say, I don't know if it was a hold or if it was a face mask or what. They're discussing it.
Could be 2 different penalties. We're not sure. Craig Phillips, the crew chief tonight here.
Yeah, there's 2 flags down, so it could be 2 different penalties.
Here comes a call. It is chop block by Cleveland.
Chop block.
Decline. Holding Cleveland. And that's going to mark that off from the 13. That'll put it back inside the 10.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's what the deal was. 2 different penalties, both on the Raiders for independent installation services. market ball all the way back to the 6-yard line. So it's not been a fun night for anybody penalty wise.
No, it's not.
Cleveland leading at 14-7. They're 1st and 10 from their 6-yard line now.
Yeah.
They ran 5 plays this half?
Yes.
This will be
this will be their 6th play, and one of those was a punt.
Yeah, that's right. So back in there at quarterback is going to be someone eventually. Well, they're going to run the shotgun because Isaiah's back there.
They're
Wildcat.
Run the Wildcat.
No quarterback in there. Bradley shifts the defenders out now when they see what Cleveland's going to do. So out of the Wildcat on 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line, Isaiah Davis to take the snap.
Yeah, Westfield's back there too. Yeah, it's Westfield.
It's Westfield, and he will come through the middle for a few yards out to about the 8. Give him a couple, maybe 3 to the 9-yard line. Second and 7 now. As we roll under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th with the Raiders at 14-7. On what's been a beautiful night for football. Yeah. Westfield stays back there. Yep.
Make out.
Davis running the Wildcat.
Yeah.
Changing a play from the sidelines. Play clock's at 14. Plenty of time.
Oh, he moved.
Yeah, the flag. They got him. Flag on Cleveland coming up.
Davis's
run's going to be negated out of the call. Yeah, you can see big Westfield took off. So a 5-yard mark off there. Well, half the distance, I guess, from the 9 and official timeout. Bradley's got a player down over there on the far side, right at the point of the tackle. So let's see who it is. We put the scope on them here. One of the defensive backs, it looks like. No, it looks like a big lineman from here. Can't tell from here. They'll send both teams to the sidelines, and let's take a break. For Milligan and Thane, we'll take a break. Be back in 1 minute on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
Checking the Cash is your one-stop money shop and has been helping customers with cash solutions since 1993. If you're short on cash and need a little help to overcome a financial hurdle, we're here for you. Our Chattanooga area stores, including Cleveland and Athens, offer payday loans and flex line of credit options. We understand that doing the research for these loans can be overwhelming. That's why we strive to make the application process simple and convenient. We also provide quick in-store services like check cashing, money orders, wire transfers, and even gift card buyback. Want to learn more about your options? Visit our website at checkandcash.com. Our lending decisions are made quickly, and if approved, you can have cash in hand. Take the first step toward a bright financial future. We're here to help. Not all consumers will qualify. Eligibility, rates, terms, and conditions apply. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply to store services. Please call or visit your local store for details.
2nd and 12 after the mark-off, and here is a trick play.
Yeah.
It goes to number 7, Sarton, and they'll get a few yards. Sarton on the tackle. Well, he's got 3 yards or so up to the 8-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down and a long 8 to go. The Bear defense is going to be asked to one more time come through. Force Cleveland to punt the ball at 9:11 to go with the clock running in 4th period. 14-7 Raiders on top of the Bears. And we've got a quarterback in there now. Let's see. I don't think we got a quarterback in there.
I don't see one.
We're taking a lot of time. Play clock's down to 8. It's 7.
They're going to have to call timeout. They are.
Cleveland has just called time as the play clock was running down. Timeout from Milligan Bain. Let's take one with them here at 8:50 to go into game now on ESPN Cleveland 1013.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Looking to furnish your home office? Look no further than Joe Rogers Office Supply. They have a great selection of office furnishings to complement your home. From desk to seating and filing solutions, Joe Rogers Office Supply can be your source to complete your home workspace. With furnishings from DMI, Eurotech, Han, and ISR Performance, they can design a workspace that can be uniquely yours and increase your efficiency for years to come. For the best in setting up your office, see Joe Rogers Office Supply, 156 Central Avenue in historic downtown Cleveland.
Playing on 3rd and 8. It's going to be a pass. Just flings it out here. It's going to be incomplete and intended out here for number 15. That's Collins.
Number 6 is through it.
Yep. And that's Martavius Smith through the pass.
Yeah.
So 4th and 8. Cleveland will punt the ball back at 8:43 with the clock stopped. The Bears should get great field position again. As Stovall has had a couple of really good run backs tonight.
Yeah.
He has trouble holding the ball sometimes, but he's together.
Yeah. They tried to make that look like a wildcat play, and he pulled up and tried to hit Collins downfield there.
Sloan Boyanos back to punt again, standing in the front part of his end zone. Bears rushed the last time, and then Cleveland's going to shift. As they seem to do before the punt each time.
It looks like they're setting up for a return.
Yep, I believe they are. Here's his punt. It's going to be going to the right side. No, Stovall at the 40. To the, well, he gets free from a couple of guys, and he's smothered at the 39-yard line in Cleveland territory. Not a good punt. It was a returnable kind of punt. It was sort of low and got there quick. So the Bears have it first 10th at Cleveland 39 now after Cleveland Utilities power punt, which went about
34-yard punt.
34-yard punt, Joe says.
Yeah.
The clock at 8:29. The Bears have all 3 times out remaining. Cleveland has 2. They used that last one there before that 3rd down play.
Yeah. He sort of ran over to the right and soccer kicked that to Sloan Bologna's is one of their top soccer players on the Raider soccer team.
1st and 10 for the Bears coming up here. They will go into that power I. Stovall out wide right. Cook under center. Hands to Phelps. He's been the workhorse. He's going to have 5-6 yards down to the Cleveland 34. Let's give him 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Play starts at the 39. He's to the 34. 2nd and 5 after a 5-yard gain by Phelps. Bears next week on the road to Bearden on Friday night. Cleveland on the road Thursday night on Halloween night to Hardin Valley. And the Walker Valley will be hosting McMinn on Friday night.
On Friday night, yes. That'll be for the Region 4 or 5A championship.
And if they fail to get it, they'll drop to 3rd.
Yes.
McMinn will be the champs. Again, the snap, the handoff. Phelps hits the middle again. He's going to have the first down or really close to it, depending on the spot. He's inside the 30. That's another 5-yard gain, and he is right there on the 30. They've got to get just another half a yard, maybe.
Oh, man, that looks close.
3rd down at the Cleveland 30-yard line. 7:32 in the game. The power I has been the go-to offense tonight for the Bears. Good. Hands off.
Lewis.
Big Brady Lewis has the first down across the 30 to the 27. 1st and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland 4. They'll move the chains one more time. It's beginning to get where the point the Bears have to score a touchdown.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
They can't depend on the defense to hold them all night long. The offense has to come through and get a score on this one.
Up to the 27.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Bradley's doing good at eating the clock up and moving the ball and getting down close, but they've got to cash in if they're going to have a chance to win this.
The clock will be under 7 minutes when they snap the ball on the next play here. 1st and 10 Bears, Cleveland 27. Good. We'll go to Phelps to the right side. Nothing.
No.
Brought down by Sam Sarton for no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. With a power I and the wing T, you depend on and they give him a yard, extra 2nd and a long 9. Every lineman has to make his block.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is ground and pound football, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It used to be, but you don't get the dust on the turf. Get those little black pellets that come up.
Good. Back to pass. Looking. Firing the flat. Going to be complete. Stovall the 20 to the 15 and pushed out of bounds about the 12 or 13. Be a 1st and 10 for the Bears. At the Cleveland, they'll say the 13-yard line as Stovall receives the ball. 14-yard pickup and a Cleveland Ford 1st and 10 for Bradley. That's a Cleveland 13.
That's just the second time they've targeted Stovall on the pass.
He's a magnet. He draws coverage.
Yes.
He draws a lot of coverage.
You're 6'8". You're going to draw a little attention.
Yeah. He's shown signs of running with the ball when he gets it. Clock's now at 6:20. First 10 Bears. Here we go. Stovall wide right. They'll go to Phelps. He'll dance through the middle. He'll have some yards down near the 10, maybe forward to the 9. Legal marking right dead at the 10. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 coming up at the Cleveland 10. The game is on the line here, really.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Bradley can still get a first down at the 3-yard line. And, of course, they're doing what they want to do. They're chewing clock up. They're keeping Cleveland's offense off the field to give so the opportunities aren't there for them.
Yep.
But like we said, they've got to cash in if they're going to have a chance to win this game.
During the pregame interview with Coach Floyd, that's exactly what he said in our interview. Use this offense to chew the clock up. Deny Cleveland the right opportunity to score. Cleveland shifts. There's a flag on the Bears.
My goodness.
Cleveland does that shift defensively, and then our offensive line reacts to it.
Yep, they do. I mean, they've got to get used to it this late in the game. Let them shift. What does that matter? Wait on your count.
2nd and 12 now instead of 2nd and 7. Move the ball back to the Cleveland 15-yard line.
I believe that's the 12th penalty, and probably 10 of those have been.
That just kills you on the drive. The referee talking to the Cleveland lineman now.
I mean, they're not doing anything illegal. They're not, they're
explaining something to them.
But you can shift. That's a smart move.
2nd and 12 from the 15 for the Bears now in Cleveland territory. So here goes a sweep down to the 10, on to the 5, into the end zone.
Oh, no.
Is he there?
No, he's short.
Just short.
That was Beard. Short at the 2.
So it's first and go.
It is the first down.
First and go for the Bears at the Cleveland, the 2.
Yes, that's a 2.
Yes, it is. And for Cleveland, and we got an injury. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Cleveland
defender down.
Yeah.
He's up now. I believe that's 7.
That's
Sarton, number 7.
Sarton was in on the tackle there and took a little bit, but Beard did a good job of staying in bounds. He took the hit, and then second effort, got another 2 or 3 yards to get the first down.
That was a sweep. That's the first time we've seen that. And we had an injury timeout. We'll keep it here this time at 5:10 in the game. Bears first and goal at the Cleveland. Is it the 3-yard line?
The 3-yard line is where they got it marked.
Yeah, 3-yard line. First go from the 3-yard line. 5:10 to go. The Raiders up 14-7. And started slowly walking all the way across the field. He had the injury on this side. And the Bears with 3 times out remaining. The Raiders with 2.
Yeah.
Both teams on the road to close out the regular season next week. The Bears at Bearden, Cleveland at Hardin Valley. This game carries a tremendous amount of weight for the Bears and their playoff hopes. Cleveland sort of got an edge because they beat some teams that Bradley did not beat, but it'd be tied region record. Bears would be 2-2. Cleveland would be 2-2.
Yes.
If the Bears would come back and win. So here we go on first and goal from the 2-yard line. Phelps in the tailback position. Landon Scott at the fullback. And they'll go to Phelps. He will go into the end zone.
Oh, well. They're going to call him short.
Man.
I don't know how, but.
At the 1-foot line, maybe the 1 foot.
Yeah.
Going to be second and go. You got 3 shots to score now.
Yeah.
I'd get big Brady Lewis in there. Beard back into the game. They may get him a shot. He has really been a big player on this drive.
Sophomore Lecarius Edens made a big stop on that for Cleveland.
Same formation. Phelps in the backfield. The snap. They'll go to flag on Cleveland. Cleveland's offsides. Flag on the Raiders. They can't give them but 6 inches because they only had a foot to go.
Yeah.
But yet another flag for Independent Insulation Services. So move it just a tad closer. Look at him. He's trying to measure the distance with his foot.
It's a half-yard line.
That's crazy. The tip of the ball is almost touching the goal line, and that's all it takes for the score.
This is where you might just want your quarterback to push forward.
Clock running at 4:30 to go. Under center Cook. He will keep it.
Yep, Phelps.
And he will go into the end zone for the touchdown Bears at 4:24. Bears are a point away from tying it. They missed a field goal, but they're 1 point away from tying it with 4:24 to go in the game.
See what he's going to do. Is he going to go for 2?
Boy, it'd take guts to do that.
Boy, it really would.
That would take guts. I think they're going to let him go for
I don't see Holden going out there.
I believe they're going to go for 2 here, folks. Let's see. At the sideline, talking it over, is Cook, the quarterback. Just a young freshman. There's no pressure. You know, hey, it's just the biggest game of your career.
Yeah.
A freshman.
Now they decided to kick it.
They're going to kick it. So Holden White.
Yeah.
For the point after. He's missed a field goal. He made the first point after, but it's a 14-13 game now. The extra point would tie it.
Cleveland blocked the last field goal attempt.
Now, Tucker Cook is a holder. Keep that in mind, too. The quarterback. Here's the place down. That kick is no.
No, that's just Shane.
No good. Mercy. 4:24 to go in the game, and the Bears will probably go for an onside kick now.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you have to at this point.
Bears trail 14-13. That's a couple of kicks we've missed tonight, a field goal and a PAT.
Yeah. That's a difficult decision right there because you're putting it, all or nothing, vast majority of the time, an extra point is a pretty regular thing. I don't think he's missed 2 or 3 this year.
No, and
he didn't get any lift on it and pulled it to the right.
And people forget it's a 3-man operation. Yes. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it's like an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I couldn't tell about the hold, whether it was a good hold or not, or a good snap, but,
here we go with 4. Bears have all the timeouts. They may decide not to try the onside kick. So Holden White will tee it up again. Bears trail 14-13 with 4:24 in the game. Bears all the times out left. Cleveland has 2. And let's see if the Bears kick it long.
4.5 minutes to go, 1-point game. Yeah, this is Bradley Cleveland.
Cleveland's not expecting an onside kick. They only have 5 men up close.
And they don't have their guys up there.
So here comes the lefty Holden White's kick from the far hash mark over there. And it is a long kick that will go down to about the 18, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. To the 35, to the 40, and maybe ran out of bounds near midfield. And there's a flag. That's going to be on the Bears right there, I guarantee. We just can't catch a break. Maybe a late hit over there. I mean, he didn't knock anybody down and maybe shoved him, but flag on someone.
He returned it, looked like, to the 49 of Cleveland, or the 48. So we'll see what the call is.
Officials talking it over. So they had a lot of conversation out between the crew. Flag is on the far side near the Cleveland bench. And usually, I think they throw the flag in front of your bench. You usually get the call your way. But let's see.
He's pointing against Bradley, so let's see what they say.
Call.
Hold. Oh, how do you have a hold when you're trying to tackle?
I don't know.
Okay, not sure about that one.
Oh, my word.
That's
now they're marking off against Cleveland. He pointed towards Bradley, but now the referee.
Hold on, let's see what the decide.
Is a circus in town this week?
I don't know.
We got clowns
got
up here.
A bunch of zebras running around.
Clown show is here too.
Well, I don't see the referee. Where's he at right now? There he is. Yeah, he pointed against Bradley, but he signified a hold. I don't know how you could have a hold.
Now, Damon is questioning the call down here.
Yeah, that would be a hold on the return, so it would go.
Now it's going to swap the balls. Man, what a crazy, crazy night here.
Yeah.
They've not marked anything off yet against either team.
No, but he's
going to mark it off against Bradley here.
Okay, I'm confused, folks. I really don't know what this is.
Here comes a mark-off. He indicated holding, which would be 10 yards. And it is a 10-yard mark-off.
Yeah.
Holding on a kick return against the defense.
Yeah. I don't understand that.
So they got a first 10.
Never seen that
Bear 42,
before.
no matter what. First 10, the Bear 42. And it'll be Isaiah Davis hitting the middle. He's going to have 5, 6, 7 yards down to the 35. 7 yards, second down and 3 coming up. Boy, they can run the clock down now and win the game. They're up 14-13.
Yeah, they're not going to run it down just to run it down. Cleveland wants to score.
Yep.
You know, they don't want to come out here with just a 1 point.
Bears lose tonight. They're eliminated from postseason play. Cleveland taking a long time in the huddle. Here comes quarterback Stevens. Second down and a good 3 coming up at that point. They'll spread them out. Twins either side. Play clock's at 10. Stevens hands it off to Davis. In the middle, he's going to be hit tiptoes free, and he's got the first down to the Bear 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bear for the Raiders at the Bear 30. Clock running at 3:18. They'll stop it to move the chains. Once they're set, they'll crank it again. They're cranking it right now. Cleveland taking a long time in the huddle. Play clock's at 28, and they're going to bleed it down here. 3:05 to go in the game, and the clock is running. They lead at 14-13. Stevens with Davis at tailback. Same formation. They spread them out, and you got to cover the receivers. That opens it up in the middle. Bradley showing blitz, and they're on Cleveland.
Davis took a step forward.
5-yard mark against the Raiders. We've had a ton of penalties tonight, that's for sure. Bears penalties vary game to game. Cleveland's been consistently getting a ton of penalties all season long. 5-yard mark off. 1st and 15 back to the Bear 35 for the Raiders. Clock's at 2:48. Penalty stops it. And they'll crank it now at 2:48 with 25 seconds on the play clock. So they can get this down about 2:20 to go before they snap the ball again. Bears going to hang on to those timeouts as long as
I'd say, Bears going to have to start stopping it somewhere along the lines here.
2:30 to go in the game. Pass out in the flat, complete for the race to number 5, and he'll go down to the 25 and on to the 22. It's not a first down. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 to go, looks like, at the 23.
And that was Reggie Hubbard.
Reggie Hubbard, number 5 on the catch. He was wide open. They're expecting the run. They got him off guard with the pass. Stevens again in from the sidelines with a play. First down here would really hurt the Bear effort. Davis at tailback behind Stevens. Trips left, right side. Bear showing blitz. Davis, the ball has a first down to the 20. He's tripped up and tumbles out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So a 1st 10 for the Bears, for the Raiders, the Raiders at the Bear 19. Yep. With 1:42 to go in the game. In for the Bears comes number 44, Jonas West, who is a junior linebacker. Clock's running at 1:30 to go in the game.
Yeah, they're going to let the play clock run down.
It's at 24 right now.
Yeah, they can bring it down to less than a minute at this point.
See, Stevens said.
No, they snapped it center.
There's Davis on the run down to the 15. And Bradley will call their first time out with Cleveland to ball at the 15-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 6 to go. They're going to, and the Bears will call time, I believe, and we'll take one with them for Milligan Vane. Back in 1 minute here on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3. Back in 60.
At Zaxby's, we don't just make chicken fingers. We make the most premium tenderloin. 12-hour marinated, hand-breaded, fried to golden perfection. Deserves not 1, not 2, not even 3, but your choice of 12 dipping sauces chicken fingers. Chicken fingers that you can dip, dunk, or drizzle in ranch, and Zax sauce, and spicy Zax sauce, and honey mustard, and tongue torch, and barbecue. And I'm out of time. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
Purchase 4 Bridgestone Dueler AT Revo 3 or Dueler AT Ascent tires to be eligible for $100 instant savings. Or purchase 4 Firestone Destination XT, Destination AT, Destination AT2, Destination MT, Destination MT2, Transforce AT or Transforce AT2 tires to be eligible for $100 savings. Limit 2 per household. At Cleveland Tire Center, 4699 North Lee Highway in Cleveland.
Here we go. 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders at the Bear 15-yard line with 1:12 to go. The Bears have used the first of 3 times out. And they're showing blitz. Here's Davis going to be hit in the backfield. We're going to spin free and get some yard. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's out of bounds. He's going to be getting no, I don't believe he has the first down. Flags on the play, I believe. They're holding on the Raiders. That'll back him up 10. Repeat second down, though, says eating some time up. With 1:06 to go. He stepped out of bounds, so stop the clock. But a 10-yard penalty, another one on the Raiders. Push the ball back to the
25 should be.
26. Okay. 26 going to be 2nd and 16 to go from the Cleveland. Actually, 2nd and 17 to go. They got to get to the 9-yard line for a first. And they're at the 26 right now. 1:06 to go. And the Bears can stop the clock 2 more times. Twins to the right side. Now the referee steps in to stop play. And he's sending Davis off.
Davis didn't have his mouth guard in.
Oh.
It was hanging.
Oh, my.
Because he reached to put it up after the guy blew the whistle.
Here comes Yancey. David Yancey in, replaced Davis.
Yeah.
That's a mistake you don't want to make this late in the game, a crucial spot, and have to go see your coach on the sideline. So on 2nd down and 16, we're going to get the ball snapped here eventually, folks. Out of the shotgun. Bears shift defensively.
Yeah.
And now there's a flag on the Bears. They're saying offsides on the Bears. And Damon Floyd is about to go apocalyptic. He's taking his shirt off.
They're taking his sweater off, the hoodie off. Yeah.
So a 5-yard mark off against the Bears. Still going to be 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball down to 22. Bradley shifted like Cleveland does on defense and call the Bears. Now he is screaming over there.
Our guy went forward instead of sideways. That's what it looked like.
Damon's
They're
holding Damon back.
Yeah.
We may skip next week's interview with him. 2nd and 11. Handoff to Davis in the middle. He's going to have some yardage. And that brought down about the 15. 6-yard gain. 3rd down. And the Bears, will they call a time here?
They also let him bring Davis back in.
Yeah, you're right. Damon will not come. He is on the field. If they did that, it's not right. Now the officials again are talking this over.
I don't see a flag anywhere.
No,
I think Bradley called a timeout.
Well, there's no indication on the scoreboard who called it yet. Fish having another long conversation, folks.
Yeah.
Clock's at 56.6. Now there's 3 officials talking. Here comes Craig Phillips to talk to Damon, who is, I've never seen him this mad, really. And it's rightfully so. I don't think now they're pointing at the scoreboard. They're going to put time back, or what are they going to do here? I don't think so. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Raiders at the Bradley the 15-yard line. 3rd and 6 at the 15. The Bears did burn a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Well, no, thank you.
They did call the timeout. Bears did. So they have 1 remaining. We'll keep it here. And we will do a quick getaway after the game is over because we're going to go straight to.
He's wanting time down there.
The Friday night blitz.
I think they're wanting to reset the time.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Looks like Cofer's going to call up here. Cofer's going to call up here to somebody. With 56.6 to go. They're going to put some time up. 107. They're going to put, that's 11 seconds going to put back.
I think that may have been part of what Damon was complaining about, that the clock kept running after that penalty. Still, we've got Cleveland's got the 3rd down, needs about 5 from the 15 to get a first down.
And 4th, they'd go for it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. That or kick a field goal.
Well, field goal wouldn't do them any good. Well, keep
Bradley answering with the field goal.
So here we go. Cleveland come back to the field. Bears return as well. So on 3rd down and 6, the Bears do have one more chance to stop the clock. It'd be, well, if Cleveland gets the first down, it's irrelevant. If they don't, it'd be 4th down. Well, now they move the ball back to the 20 from the 15, so it must have been a penalty. Here's
okay, I'm confused.
Boy, I am too. So it's going to be.
Well, that would indicate a penalty on Cleveland, but
now it's saying 2nd down and 11.
Oh, okay. They're saying there should have been no play.
But then they put the time back on the clock. That's what. I think you're right, Joe.
Westfield.
Westfield on the carry, going out to the right side. He'll go down to the 15. It's going to be 3rd down. At that point, Bears will stop it with 59.6 to go, and that will be their final timeout. No, they should. Yeah, they burned a timeout really when they shouldn't have, but they did. So that will be their final timeout with 15 at the 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 at the 14.
I think part of what that was the fact that they let Davis come back on when there had been no play run. He had to go off the field because of the mouth guard, and he has to stay off for one play. Right. But because we had a penalty, they were able to bring him back on the field. And so they basically went back and just did a do-over.
Yeah.
Say, okay, we'll take it back to the 21, 2nd down, and do it again.
So that's what we're looking at right now. It'll be with 59.6 seconds in the game. Cleveland 14-13. Haven't given the score in a while, folks. I apologize. 14-13 Raiders.
But now that did cost Bradley an extra timeout. They had to spend a timeout to get that.
So they'll start the play clock from 25 seconds after this play is ran. Decision to be made for Cleveland. Do you, you're up by 1. If you don't get the first down, do you kick it? Do you go for it? Probably they'd go for it, not kick a field goal. Field goal wouldn't do much good.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Give them a 4-point lead and make them force Brady to get a touchdown with no timeouts remaining. So here we go. 3rd down and 6 from the Bear 14 for the Raiders. They're shipped out of the Wildcat, and we got a flag on the Bears, 5-yard mark off. They shifted and pulled them off sides again. No comment.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's going to make it 3rd and 1 to go for a first down now.
That's going to put them right up there.
Clock still at 59.6, 5-yard mark off. Boy, it's right at the first down. Trying to move the change, but it's not a first down yet. So don't move the change yet. 3rd down and less than a yard to go for a first. Ball right at the Bear 10-yard line. Raising a top formation. This will be Big Westfield probably carrying this one. And it will be Westfield. He's going to be hit, and he'll have the first, though, as he's still fighting down inside the 10 to the 5 and still fighting. They've not got him down yet at the, they're going to push him back to the 5-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10, though, for the Raiders at the Bear 5, 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the Bears can't stop the clock again.
And Landon Scott is not getting up for the Bears. They can ill afford to lose Brandon. He will limp off. No, he can't. He can't limp off.
He's trying.
He's trying.
They're going out to get him.
Let's take a quick time out from Milligan Vein here. A 1-minute break on the Bear Network and ESPN Cleveland 1013. 48.2 in the game. 14-13 Raiders over the Bears. Back in 60.
Hey, Grandpa.
Jimmy, what you working on?
I'm looking for a new bike. Trying to find the cheapest one.
You looking for the cheapest or the one that costs the least amount of money?
Grandpa, that's the same thing.
Not exactly, Jimmy. You got to weigh all the factors. Initial price, quality, warranty, and if it's a cheap model, the cost of fixing it and replacing it when it doesn't last.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're laying down. Cheapest up front isn't the lowest cost.
It's like the heating and air systems at Springdale. When you weigh the initial investment, quality installation, warranty, utility cost, and lifespan, they're the lowest total cost.
I'm picking up what you're laying down. Hey, Grandpa, I gotta go. My friend's coming over, and, well,
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly. And always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
Time back end coming up as Landon Scott is gingerly walking off the field, mostly under his own power, to join the walking where the Bears cannot afford to lose him. 5-yard line, first to go for the Raiders, but the Bears have no way to stop the clock, and the clock is running with 46 seconds to go. Yeah. They can take 2 knees,
and that'll be it.
They can try to score again, and that would not help the goodwill between the two schools.
Alcoa is up on Maryville with 4.5 minutes to go, 24-17.
And they've gone in the big formation. They're going to take a knee. Play clock's at 19. Game clock's at 25. And the Raiders are going to win this game 14-13. And there's a kneel down. And that's going to be the end of this game. Clock's at 16.
Yep, that's it.
As the coaches head across the field to shake hands.
That snaps a 9-game losing streak by the Raiders to the Bears.
So Coach Floyd leading his coaching staff across the way, the Cleveland coaching staff and the players coming across. And the final is 14-13, the Raiders over the Bears. We'll take a quick 1-minute timeout. We're going to kick it quickly to the Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. In 1 minute, when we return, we'll wrap it up real quickly. Good night.
You're listening to Bradley Central High School Bears football on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3.com. It's time for the postgame show, sponsored by Jenkins Deli. Come home to Jenkins Deli, where they have brand new items plus a great area to watch sports all football season, plus live music on the weekends. And now, the Bradley Bears football postgame report with Gary Owenby and Coach Earl Rowan.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Back here on our post-game show, it's going to be quick because we're going to go to the Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. But, Joe, 14-13, the Raiders beat the Bears in a great game. Bears had ever changed the world.
Yeah. I mean, it was this was a hard-fought Bradley-Cleveland game. Cleveland celebrating. They broke a 9-game losing streak to the Bears as well as a 3-game losing streak that they were on. They are now 6-3 on the season, while the Bears fall to 3-6. 1 game left for each. Cleveland goes to Hardin Valley on Thursday of next week on Halloween. Bradley goes to Knox Bearden on Friday. This does secure a playoff spot for Cleveland. So it's disappointing for the Bear Nation, but they gave a good effort tonight. The flags just hurt them in the wrong time.
Yep, they sure did there. And we're going to wrap it up quick. Joe says you can read his stats and his story later tonight online at ClevelandDailyBanner.com.
Yep.
And read about it in the paper on Tuesday. Yep. For Joe, this is Gary Omi, and for Ephraim Kyle does a remarkable job. Listen to him on the Friday Night Blitz brought to you by Hardy's on Mix and 101.3, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Till next week, God bless and go Bears.
It's time to come home to Jenkins Deli, Cleveland and Bradley County's heritage restaurant for over 40 years. The owners of Jenkins have raised the bar in food quality, expanded the bar menu with new seating, new televisions. And now Jenkins has a Sunday brunch. You have to try Jenkins' new barbecue, including smoked pork and brisket. Live music on the Jenkins patio every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Dinner specials. It's time to come home to Jenkins. Follow Jenkins Deli on Facebook.
You've been listening to Bradley Central High School Bear Football on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Download the free Mix 1041 app and listen on your phone or mobile device at mymix1041.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Talk 101.3 The Buzz Sports.
77, the shop that appreciates the customer. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
This Halloween, don't let the candy play tricks on your child's teeth. At Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga, we're here to keep those little things healthy and cavity-free.
From cleanings to braces, we make dental visits fun and easy for your little monsters. Our team is here to ensure that every smile stays healthy, no matter how much candy's in the bag.
Don't let cavities haunt your Halloween. Visit PDOC.com to book your appointment today. Have a fantastic Halloween from all of us at Pediatric Dentistry and Orthodontics of Chattanooga.
With the Jenkins postgame show, here's Greg Phillips.
Thank you, Terry. So we'll go through the scoring first, and then we'll hit the highlights on the stats. So basically, no scoring in the first quarter, no scoring in the third quarter. So in the second quarter, Westfield had a 6-yard run, Bolaños with the extra point to make it 6-0. Next drive, Bradley Central cooked to Cantrell for a 37-yard pass. White with the extra point to make it 7-7 at the half. In the like I said, no scoring in the. That is not true. There was another score in the second quarter. Sorry, my bad. McGowan to Hubbard at close to the end of the half. I got a little carried away there for a 22-yard touchdown. Bolaños with the extra point, 14-7 at the half. No scoring in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, it's going to be White missed a field goal, a 34-yard field goal, and then with about 3 minutes left, Phelps 1-yard run into the end zone for the touchdown. Bradley decided between a 2-point conversion and extra point. They decided on the extra point. White misses the extra point, and that leaves it at 14-13. Cleveland stops Bradley, gets the ball back, and they salt the clock away there at the end. And Cleveland wins a hard-fought victory, 14-13. To again, first win in 10 years for Cleveland. For Bradley Central tonight, it was Tucker Cook, 4 of 7, 73 yards and a touchdown, 2 interceptions as well. Rushing wise, Brady Lewis 1 for 1, but it was a big first down. Landon Scott fell on a fumble, so 1 for -1. Brashawn Beard 3 for 20. Tucker Cook 3 for 11. But for Bradley tonight, the game ball will go to Kenyon Phelps. 30 carries, 139 yards, and a touchdown for the juniors. So they had 38 carries, 170 yards rushing. Receiving wise, Stovall had 1 for 14. Lewis had 1 for 4, and it was Caden Cantrell 2 for 69 and a touchdown. So total offense tonight for Bradley Central, 243, and they were 17 penalties, 115 yards. For Cleveland tonight, Chase Stevens, 5 of 6, 36 yards. Kason McGowan, 4 of 7, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Martavius Smith had 1 pass. He was 0 for 1. So Cleveland tonight, 9 of 14, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Rushing wise, Isaiah Davis, 22 carries, 147 yards. Chase Stevens, 1 for -3 on that last kneel down. That was a big one. Kason McGowan, 1 for -6 on a sack. Martavius Smith, 1 for 3. David Yancey had 2 big carries tonight, 2 for 28. A.J. Westfield, 5 for 27 and a touchdown. And Sam Sarton, 1 for 3. So Cleveland had 33 carries, 199 yards. Martavius Smith had a reception. Trent Collins had 2 for 10. Hubbard 3 for 38 and a touchdown. So that's your receiving. Cleveland had 274 yards, and they were 14 penalties for 84 yards. So we had 31 total penalties tonight for over 200 yards. So Yancey had an interception. Hubbard had a fumble recovery on a kickoff. And Scott, the sophomore, had a interception. And for Bradley Central, Suskowicz had a fumble recovery on the Davis fumble.
All right. Greg, thank you very much as Cleveland holds on for the 14-13 win here at Bear Stadium, breaking a 9-game losing streak. Cleveland's been playing football for 60 years. This is the 50th meeting between these two schools. Cleveland's record goes to 28 wins. Bradley's win stays at 22. And so a hard-fought game. Not the game most people were expecting pregame, but Greg covered and Jason covered all the situations that went into this game, and sometimes you have to tough it out.
Sometimes you have to gut one out and get a win, Terry. So that puts Cleveland. I would assume that goes ahead and makes them the number 3 seed in the region, but they go to Hardin Valley next week, which should be a relatively easy win.
And Coach, wait, Jason's with us. He got you a while ago, but I'll let Greg talk.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm good then.
Coach, I said through the game, I mean, you guys got it out of win tonight. I mean, you're just ravaged with injuries. Your guys came to play. They played hard tonight. Just, love to see how they stepped up and played in a tough situation in a rivalry game.
Man, I'm just excited for the kids, the fans, the student section. We've been going through a lot of adversity this year, so it's good to get a 1-point win on your rival. I'm out of breath from running up the daggone.
I would be passed out if I did what you just did. So don't worry about that, Coach. Again tonight, you focused on the run again. You had to because your top 3 receivers. You've lost 3 receivers in 3 weeks, and Isaiah Davis tonight, held onto the ball. He carried the ball 22 for 147 tonight. Your offensive line, just did good things tonight.
Well, and Braden went down at the end of Wednesday practice, and he does all of our Wildcat. He does a ton. He plays safety. We lost Sawyer, so every single starter is a 2-way starter.
Right.
So we've lost 6 players in 3 weeks, against those region teams. And when you got 40 players, it's tough. So we brought up 12 freshmen. We almost put some of them in, but just shout out to the kids for getting it done.
Yeah, Scott had a great, they had that interception on 4th down. Kyrie Scott had that great interception on 4th down there. Again, a big play to stop Bradley Central. And again, Coach, you knew coming into this, this is not Bradley Central's best team, but you knew you were going to get their best game.
Well, so
absolutely.
Kyrie gave up the touchdown over here. They got us in a new formation, like a twins nub set, and they ran 2 verticals on him. We never seen that before. So he gave up that touchdown, and then we turn around and he gets the interception, which is pretty awesome for a sophomore. He's going to be a good player.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach. What did you see? What did you tell? First of all, what did you tell your team before the game tonight? And then what did you see from your team?
I didn't have to say anything before the game. Now we've been talking about it all week. I told the seniors you can have bragging rights for the rest of your life at the barbershop, at the bar, wherever you're at church, in one night.
Yeah.
And they're always going to ask you, what'd you do against Bradley? And you can say that for every alumni, that comes back and gives you a hard time. You can say, well, how many times y'all beat Bradley? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It comes up from the minute I got here. They know it. So we embrace it. We know it's a big deal.
Absolutely.
In the first quarter, especially when we took the ball, I probably shouldn't have done that. We were real jittery. Which is surprising. That's not like our team. This is the first time all year we've been like that.
Right.
But usually they're pretty loose, but they weren't today. But, it's a hard fought win, but you got to give them a lot of credit, guys. So Coach Floyd did a really good job. There's a million penalties, a lot of stuff to overcome on both sides. They've been dealing with injuries too. I hate to feel like you won a game on a missed extra point.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like we could have put it in right down there if we wanted to.
100%.
Yeah, so it was a good win. Yes.
Coach, from a region standpoint, did that put you guys in a number 3 position, or do you still have to win? So I thought that one actually.
We'll be 3. Yeah, so we're going to play the loser of the Dobbins Bennett and Science Hill game like we thought. So this year's been a whole thing about trying to break streaks. So we were 5-0 for the first time in 18 years. Beat Bradley for the first time in 10. We haven't won a playoff game in 10. So we're going to be going to Dobbins Bennett or Science Hill. We got to get through HVA next week and figure out who's available, what team we're going to put on the field, and then. We're going to have to build a team for Science Hill, and then after that, you get Maryville again. So, it is what it is.
But getting into playoffs, being the number 3 seed, going out, give your team a chance to get a win and then move on to the playoffs. That's what it's all about.
The biggest thing, you can't change your playoff hopes if you don't win your county.
Absolutely.
So for the first time in 10 years, we're county champs to where everyone knows Cleveland is the best team this year in all of Cleveland and Bradley County. And you got to start there, and then you start building from there. And then next thing you know, you can start to take on the Maryvilles, Beardens of the world once you build your numbers up. We get this. We played 15 JV games this year between freshmen and JV.
I didn't realize. Yeah.
So we're building 2 teams. So we're waiting. You just got to wait till they come up here.
Yeah. No question. Coach, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for coming up and seeing us.
Hey, this one's for y'all as much as it is for me.
Huge win tonight. Yeah,
this one's for this man right here.
Absolutely. Terry, 45 years in it. Terry, thanks to Coach Tygart for coming up and spending a little bit of time with us. And again, it just tells what this win means for Cleveland and for this Cleveland high school football team.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate the enthusiasm. And, the coaches had the talent that they were given tonight. They made Cleveland play the game it had to play to win a hard-fought game.
What about Coach Tiger dedicating his win to you, though? What's that all about? What's going on here? Terry, what's going on here?
I might have been given credit for the last 9 games we lost, so, who knows? But anyway, on a more serious note, stay tuned for Hardy's Friday Night Blitz, a very special edition of Blitz tonight. Now, this one's going to be a great one, Greg.
Oh, yeah, looking forward to it. Ephraim and Jacob, their first time doing the Blitz. So excited for those guys. You guys listen in, call in, and help these guys make it a great show.
For Jason Hildebrand, Greg Phillips, Terry Evans can say Cleveland wins at Bradley 14-13. Start the celebration and start Hardy's Friday Night Blitz. Thanks, Keely, and everybody at the station. Good night.
Being part of a community means different things to different people, but most people agree that communities provide a sense of identity, shared responsibility, and often serve as a source of support. Southland Finance has been part of our community for over 25 years, and they're proud to support our local schools and students, whether in the classroom or on the football field. Just as seasons change, exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. Stop by our Cleveland office at 950 25th Street in front of Ace Hardware.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck. It's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Being part of a community means different things to different people, but most people agree that communities provide a sense of identity, shared responsibility, and often serve as a source of support. Southland Finance has been part of our community for over 25 years, and they're proud to support our local schools and students, whether in the classroom or on the football field. Just as seasons change, exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. Stop by our Cleveland office at 950 25th Street in front of Ace Hardware.
Hey guys, this is Dan Good from Crown. Just reminding you that Crown Jeep is Cleveland and Bradley County's Jeep headquarters.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians provide fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. From installation to maintenance, we handle it all. You'll never be left out in the cold or the heat. Call Central Heat and Air today at 423-478-7778. That's 423-478-7778. Or visit us online at docsair.com. That's DOCSAIR.com. Central Heat and Air, your healthy home company.
You've been listening to Cleveland High School Blue Raider football on Mix 1041 WCLE. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Download the free Mix 1041 app and listen on your phone or mobile device at mymix1041.com. The preceding has been a presentation